Welcome to the live stream. What the hell?
What's going on?
He's like Houdini and shit.
What's up, guys?
He had to pop in there right before his logo come up.
Well, I told you guys, I was like, I'll be there just in time.
I know he's all like, well, we're gonna go live, and I was like, okay, I didn't even know he was there, and then all of a sudden, bang, there's three of us. I was like,
but he
wow,
wasn't.
cool.
That's the script. We ain't waiting on him. Let's go live. He'll be here. He can join in, and he joined in during the intro. What's up, Nalu, Foley?
Good timing.
Jason.
Welcome.
Republic of Texas, what's going on? Gypsy Girl.
What's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that baby's mad, man. You better get that baby
a bottle. He's mad right now. He wanted to be part of the video, so he's like, hey.
Yeah, he's
let
like,
me
hey.
in.
It's like, Dad's on YouTube, damn it. I want to be on there.
Now,
how's things going in your neck of the woods?
What's up, Crystal?
Not much, man. I did a whole 360 on my rats, so I've been doing great on feeding my snakes.
Nice.
Now I'm getting quite a bit that I've been giving some to my friend Chris down in Texas too, and, just trying to help out. So I just had a couple for him to have, and I went ahead and gave him like 10 of them for now. And so far, I'll probably be doing it again because they're coming in quick.
Oh yeah, when awesome. They get going for sure. Ball Python Love, welcome. Not Lou, welcome. Fully
so that's the good part. Like where I'm at is just I've been pretty blessed right now. So hopefully everything goes good. And man, I don't know. I'm not counting my my snake eggs yet, or my females being pregnant, because every time I do, they lie to me, and I get all excited. I'm all like, oh heck yeah, I'm getting some eggs in 30 days, and all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, never mind, false. She said no this time. So I just been looking at them. I'm like, man, I was like, I don't even want to go and look anymore. I'm just gonna wait. And I told a whole bunch of people, they're like, oh, what do you got? What do you have right now for eggs? I'm interested in getting this or that. And I'm all like, to be honest with you, I don't want to say anything, because last time I told somebody, hey, I'll be having some in like a month, and so far it's been 2 months already, and I don't got nothing.
In July, maybe tonight. Right.
Welcome, and Jason.
Jason, welcome.
All right,
I had one that absorbed the follicles on me last year. It's like, oh, you dirty bitch, No, but I mean, other than that, besides the one slugging out, the rest of the girls won last year,
No.
There you go. Not bad. Other than that, I mean, everything's been good. I think my Firefly double head clown pie will be ready by October, so I'm hoping everything goes good in that end. She's been eating great, and I don't deny her anytime, any food. If I have it, I'll throw it in there.
Right.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, some people might say power feeding. I mean, I just say it as, if she's hungry, I'm gonna feed her.
Right.
So, so other than that, I mean, I got her, and then I got my Blade Clown female that she's pretty much up there. So I'm hoping I can do something with her, and I've talked to a couple people about projects together, and they might be down to go ahead and do something. So I'm just kind of putting her in the back burner and see what happens. But I'm hoping I can go ahead and do what we wanted to do. I'm not going to say anything because I want to make sure that it is a go on his end, and he does want to do it, because can't do it without him. So I'm gonna wait and see until he decides to go cut public, or he wants to just say, "Hey, surprise, we got this other stuff coming up." So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold my tongue on that one. But every day
we can't let you do that on this show. We need to know.
I know, but I can tell you guys that my leopard, head clown, possible pie, head pie, she's hooked up with my male already twice. I think 3 times already. Might have not seen the first one, but she just shed. She did swell up for a bit. She kind of stopped eating right now, so I'm not gonna say anything, because if I do, I'm just gonna jinx myself.
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, she looks pretty good. She's laying down sideways. So
that's always a good sign if they look agitated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just probably gonna go and throw him in there one more time and see what happens. If they hook up, then that's great. If not, I guess she's done for the season.
Yeah. She'll let you know for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Ball python love.
What you swigging on over there?
Huh?
What you swigging on over there?
Man, okay, so I'm going on a diet, and I have to stop drinking so much beer because get a little bloated.
Yeah. Oh,
so you gotta drink liquor. There ain't no calories in liquor.
I literally had vodka. I had some Grey Goose
What's up, Low Life?
3 days ago. Yep. So now today I'm just kind of switching it up to something a little bit lighter.
Oh, right on.
You know, so it's like, what was it like?
No, I thought it was one of the twisted
1 gram of sugar
goes upside somebody's head.
Well, either or. And I'm trying to save for when I actually go to my buddy's brewery where he works at, and where's that? Division Brewery. They got some good sours and doubles. So I go crazy there, and I'll just go ahead and drink a whole lot. So they're going on one day.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink a whole
lot.
What's up,
Alberto?
Alberto, welcome.
So you're gonna go to Arlington this coming month?
Yeah. Well, that's I'm hoping to do that because I know Robert's gonna be there. I know Amy. There's a couple people that are going on there that they said they were gonna. I think Richard from YouTube and Instagram that I follow is gonna show up. So there's a couple people that are going that I like to meet up in person.
DMJ will be there. Brian Cusco will be there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
Will be there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and say, how's it go? Say what's up. And
right.
I know that Robert wanted to do something, and I have this girl that's a Etchy Lemon Blast. So we're probably I'll probably hand her off to her. Like, she's pretty much she's there at size already. So I'm just gonna probably go ahead and give it to her while he's here before he leaves, and he can take her with her and make something with. I guess he calls Mick the male that he has. It's like a super citrus ghost or something like that. I forgot all of it. It's like a whole list, so I don't know. So,
it's like a whole list, he said.
It's a whole list.
Welcome, JSG.
So I told him, I was like, I'd like to do something with you, and I'll have this female ready to go. She'll be a first timer, and we can go ahead.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that Robert from Morph Seekers?
Yeah.
From Morph Seekers? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's always a very nice guy. He's always trying to help out everybody that he can, and even the people that he can't help, he just tries. So he's good people.
Cool. What's up, Solid? Solid Intel, aka the Alien.
He's here to do some probing.
So I know right now I'm gonna be doing some ordering for one of the incubators I'm gonna make. We're gonna make another incubator, so that way I'll have 2 just in case, 1 backup. You know, that way I don't put all my eggs in one spot.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do a live video. I'm pretty sure I might go ahead and do that. I want to do a live video. I know everybody has to have a live video, and I know when I watch a live video, I might have a question in between, you know, and I'm like, oh, well, how did he where did he go about doing this? And
yeah,
you know, so it's always good to like have like the actual person doing it right there and then in the live, and people commenting like, hey, well, what's going on? Like, what are you actually using? What's the name of it? You know, or how are you going to do this? So that way, you know, it's like a 1-on-1, and they can visually see what I'm doing. So I thought that might help the people around me, because I know a couple people there, they want to make an incubator. They see him, but they're like, man, well, I'm not too sure. He's all like, will you be able to come over here? And I was like, well, how about I just make a video, and you know, you guys can kind of tag along, and you do yours while I'm doing mine. And if you have questions about it, you know, I can always kind of guide you through it. So, you know, I usually use what's that? The 12-inch or 11-inch.
Right.
So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do some insulation to keep the heat from one spot.
Intel, amazing, nice.
Are you gonna have somebody reading the comments while you're doing that for you?
Man, tomorrow with us live.
I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do that like while I'm doing it. I'll probably have my laptop in front of me while I'm doing it, and like the phone. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna end up doing it, but so far I don't have anybody that's gonna say he'll read the comments.
Yeah, that'd be a long build.
Yeah,
it'd be nice if you did have somebody reading the comments while you're working. That way they could get up and show you what they're kind of filming, what you're doing and stuff. You know.
How are they gonna pause and work on theirs and then come back to the video?
Well, that's on them. I'm probably gonna have my buddy Chris. You know, I'll probably have him like come help me out, and I'll tell him, and in the way to pay him, I'll go ahead and give him some rats so he can take home and feed his snakes.
Nice.
So I'll probably do that. He helps me, and I'll help him out. It's pretty much how it's always been.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You remember the last time you was on our show? You know, we had a special guest pop up in the chat.
Ah, yeah, Chris. Hey, look, talking about the devil. He's right here. Oh, not that one, but the other one. The one that's gonna come. Probably, I'm gonna see if I can get him to come help me read the comments. Oh, there you go. He pretty much said he got me.
Right on.
Yeah, you know, BPL. He goes on BPL. He's went live with he went on BPL show before.
Who?
Chris Hardwick. Yes.
Oh. Yeah,
I come on one time, but he couldn't get his mic to work and shit on mine.
I'm surprised that he actually subscribed to my channel.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, I haven't really done anything on my YouTube channel because I just, you know, I just don't have anything exciting to say or do. So I'm kind of waiting until I get the eggs. So I'm like, oh man, well let me tell you everything that's been happening all in one. Make it a big juicy one, and like kind of go back into making the videos. But I don't want to be like, oh look, she's about to, and she doesn't. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna.
Well, you know, you can just, you know, you could do videos like showing what females you're pairing up to season and stuff. You ain't gonna say they're going.
Well, that's
you know, you might.
I made 2 videos just of that, just like, hey, I'm gonna feed them, and look, this one came out with this one, or boom, look, they're already hooked up. So like, I already shared that information, and I just feel like a lot of people, it's like repetitive. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit.
Well, how many snakes do you have?
So when I do have the eggs, what's that?
How many snakes do you have?
Hang on.
In total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
You know, you can always do an update of your collection and show different.
How many are females?
The other stuff off. You know, you don't have to just show your breeder females. You know.
How many are female? That's a good question. I'll tell you how many males.
Goddamn right, it's a good question. I do this shit every day.
Well, I have my one boa that's a male out of the ball python.
The boa don't count.
Well, okay, so I got 26, 25 then, not including the 2 boas I have. But I have one, 2.
Well, you're
3,
a really pissy ratio at this point.
4, 5.
It's getting
I got like 6 males for 19 females that I have.
Oh, right on, damn.
So first, I thought he was counting the females. I'm like, man, that's pretty low right there.
No, well, that's what I said. I was like, I'll count the males that I have because it'll be much quicker and easier for me to figure it out because I can see the male ones here.
Oh yeah,
nice.
But I
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like the main clutches that I'm waiting for are like the double heads for the clown pies.
Right.
So I got them. I do have. You see, I do have my pie, but I bred her to my orange. What the hell? Hang on. Well, now it's gonna bug me. I don't know. It's. Jeez Louise, hang on, I gotta look.
Come on, you knew we were gonna be on the show.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I had a long drive, right? I don't know. I'll come back to that one. But
you don't know who you paired it to? You only got 5 males.
Orange Dream. Right?
There you go.
I was like, if you only got 5 males, that's a lot of working males you got. Damn.
So I got. Well, a lot of my females ain't ready yet.
Right.
And either or by next year.
So.
Yeah, so by next year they haven't gotten up to wait or anything. That's another year I'm gonna have to wait, and that's where the new ones can come in and take over while the other ones are getting big. So I'm just kind of trying to split them off so I don't work everything I have, and then next year I don't have nothing to breed. So I'm just kind of slowly buying what I need as I'm going to be needing for the next couple of years.
You're building your arsenal up.
Yeah, so like I know, like right now I have a double head albino pie, but I only have a visual albino, so I just stuck the albino. At least get 50% maybe visuals. I don't know.
Right.
So I got that one with maybe I'll see some like markers for the pies, and I can maybe turn around and put that other male on the female and actually make the visuals. I got my banana head clown. That's another one that I'm waiting for this year. My Mojave. I do have another normal, which is ready to go. Well, I already bred. I got my pie, my super Mojave, and then I got another double head clown pie. That one's just kind of barely up to size, so she's a little bit on the small side. I have my leopard ready to go. So those are like the main ones, and I have my champagne with my champagne that I have, and those some of those were bred to the banana, actually. Sugar pastel. So I'm hoping for maybe so that one I bred to the Mojave, the champagne, and just a normal. So hopefully if I can get all 5 genes from the normal or the champagne, that'll be awesome. If not, I think anything with a banana, I'm always happy with. I'm a banana type of person.
You see your buddy's been building up quite the collection of Area 51.
I know. And he's actually
some nice
he's got some real nice stuff coming in, like stuff that I'm making. He said, forget that stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and buy me that one. Yep. Yeah, so he's got a couple, like we talked while he was trying to make purchases, and I'm like, man, that's gonna be a very strong one in your collection. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good one. Or I'll be like, well, if you're gonna spend that, you might as well spend it on this other one. And man, I was like, he has outdone himself, and I like his collection. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah,
and he's raising them up. He's doing it right. He's getting what he's getting what he wants, and he's raising it up, and He's doing everything the correct way.
Welcome.
Yeah, and he's getting some more stuff, not snake related, but settling down like in where he's at, and maybe one day he'll go ahead and share that with you guys. But he's actually going to go ahead and start moving up, so that's awesome to see some a fellow breeder that I know and that is doing great. So that's awesome. Yeah. Same thing. I got a couple people too that are getting their collections going. I know Chris from RTR. He's getting he's thinking about getting some stuff, some power stuff in his house. So that's gonna be awesome to see what he's about to do. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe say it. I don't know if he's here or not, but he's looking at like a double recessive, and I can maybe say one. It's like puzzle, or I don't know, maybe a ghost. I don't know.
Well, that's pretty hot. They're all hot. I mean, everybody's wanting to do the hypos or the ghost or the puzzles anymore.
Hey man, like I was looking at the price on puzzles, I was like, hey, no, I don't have that type of money, But like it looks like the stuff that you can create with these guys, it's like wow, it's like eye catching, color, pup, like the patterns it has is awesome.
There ain't no secrets in there, RTR. You just have to deal with
it. He's a little bit. He's always been shy of cameras and being on a video, so we might not ever see him on there unless I drag him into it.
Yeah, you should have had him come on tonight.
He should, he should just hop on right on in.
He could jump on with us, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Chris.
Headphones and Google Chrome.
Man, you don't even need headphones.
Oh, you would? You do.
You know what? He definitely has headphones. He loves using his headphones.
You notice if we bring in one more person, you won't be able to talk because you ain't got headphones. Every time somebody says something, it'll mute you out. That's what the headphones are for.
Yep.
Oh, I'm okay. Now look. See, there you go. I'm good. You see, he's always shy. He's always shy to come onto a video. But there's a lot of people that I know that are like they got some good stuff coming up. He's one of them from Texas. Another one that I know is Brandon from Out of This World Reptiles. He's got some good stuff coming up, and if I'm not mistaken, his first clutch has touchdown. I want to say this month, so he's got his first clutch down. So I know there's a couple people that are barely starting too in Texas, and we've been chatting and talking, and they're planning on pretty much making the move to go ahead and get started on breeding this year or next year they were talking about. So he follows me, like the first time I went to a reptile show, I think it was Chris and I were there, and he started asking questions, and I'm always the nice guy that I'll answer whatever questions you have, and if I know it, I'll tell you. If I don't know, I'll tell you. I'll figure it out and call you later and get your number. And man, he's always said, "Hey man, thank you for doing that." And I'm like, "Hey man, like it's no biggie. Like it's just what we're here for." And like this is like the first person that's ever like followed me from when he first started, from his first thing. And I'm all like, man, I was like, it feels nice, to have some people look up at of what you do and like for guidance. And I think that's awesome. Like I would have never thought I would be that guy. I'm always a goofy guy,
yeah, think about it. And then they're looking up to you and you're not even dropping no videos.
No videos. No videos. And he does tell me, he's like, hey man, when are you gonna make some more videos so I can learn? I was like, man, I'll be honest with you, I'm waiting. And to be honest with you, I didn't even check on my Mojave today. I got to do that right now.
He said, "Let me do that right now."
Well, well, well. What do you know? Nothing. And that's why I don't do it.
Well, when was the last time your girl shed? Did have any of them? You think had a pre-life
well, you
shed?
see, like when she shed, she was swole. Like it literally looked like she was holding eggs. And I was like, oh man, she looks pretty swollen, and she's about to shed. So I'm gonna say that, play it safe and say that's pretty much a pre-late shed. And
have you palpated her yet?
Huh?
Have you palpated her?
Well, I try to feel, and like I feel, but
they're not that big.
No, they were big. It's just that it's like I'm guessing I probably caught her like while they're there, but they're not eggs yet. But I can feel the bumps. I can see the bumps on her body too. So when I saw the bumps on her body, that was the first thing in reaction. I was like, oh yeah, like I finally got some eggs in her. Well,
were you still trying to pair her up to make sure that they didn't want nothing to do with each other? You know.
At the beginning I did, and she didn't want anything, and I was like, all right, cool, all right. And then I want to say about 3 weeks ago, I put my mail in there just in case. She didn't want to eat anything, but I was like, yeah, let me put the mail in and see what happens. And they hooked up. They latched on. So I don't know. Like right now, she's starting to look kind of dull, like she's about to go into shed. So I'm like I said, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be her pre-lay shed or not. Right. It didn't happen. And my banana, she stopped eating for about a month, and she just went back into feeding like 3 weeks ago. And I mean, like she was downing the rats. I do like small, and this girl's 3,000 grams. So a small one is like a little snack. And I fed her one, she ate it. And I fed all my other females. And I had one of my females that didn't want to eat. No, it was one of my males because it was a smaller rat. And I grabbed her and I was trying to see who else can take one. And she was out front, like ready to go. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to see him throw it in there and see if she eats. Yeah. She ate that sucker too on the same day. And then after that, like 3 days later, I was feeding the rest of the other part of the collection, and she took another one. She has been one of my strongest eaters out of my whole collection. And right now, I mean, like she's ready to eat again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and feed her as much as I can, and hopefully I can get a good eight egg head, clutch. If not more, I'll be okay with it. But no least than
Are you still pairing her up?
So I did, and they did hook up, but since that male is working 3 other females, it's not her time yet, and I'm letting him kind of take it easy, get a meal in if he does want a meal in, and right. I know he took a meal last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and try that this. I think probably tonight I'm gonna go ahead and throw him.
Welcome, Tavion, welcome.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna throw him back in there, and that's my my etchy pastel double head clown pie. So I can at least get I'm at least trying to get a visual clown and a banana visual clown, and if I can get pastel or etchy in it, then that'll be awesome. Right. And I'll be looking for the markers. But other than that, I always felt that for me to look for a marker for a pie is much easier than trying to figure out one for a clown. So I figured I'll just go ahead and
welcome, Rachel.
Pair those two and see if I can visually check them out once they get a little bigger. But I got a couple people that already won. If I get something like that from that mom, they're gonna want a banana clown. I have a couple people. Same thing for like the Mojaves. And I know Florida. I had a couple people in Florida that wanted to buy some, but with this whole crap going on,
yeah.
I think the only way I can do that is if I go back driving down to Florida and, you know, I personally deliver it to them. But
well, it depends on how long the drive is. You might have to.
It's a 20-hour drive, but the only reason why I would go is because I have family there. That's the only reason why. So it's like a win-win. Or I'll have family members coming from, you know, my sister's going to come visit me. So I'm not sure. I think she said she was going to drive. So that could have been an opportunity for me to send one over there. Or if I ever go back over there, I could be, you know, sending.
Well, you don't want to ship to Florida or what?
Well, I thought they were not allowed to have any reptiles, or did they take that off?
Ball pythons is all right.
Oh, so they didn't. Okay, so I knew they were having some.
They're just going through it right now. It's nothing set in stone. They're wanting to do the lacy act and a white list. You know, they're mainly trying to go after the bigger constrictors and some of the other species, but ball pythons are still all right there for now. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it.
I think that's all bull, and you know, and if we don't fight for it and allow it to happen later down the road, it's going to be shit. Whatever you can consider a reptile, you're not going to be able to own. So it's better to just put our feet down and say, no, it ain't going to happen. It's like guns, you know, it's the same thing. They're going to want to take this type of gun, and later down the road, it's going to be much easier for them to say, nobody gets anything now.
Yeah.
So it's a fighting, it's a war against, you know, the big people out there, and it's just.
It is, and I think Florida, you're going to be battling for a long time.
Florida's always going to have their fights. I think, no matter what, just because of their.
What's up, man? You know, and you know, that's the thing. If you want to ban something in Florida, so be it, but don't make it where it's going to affect everybody else with the lacy act and stuff. You know, but they just need to actually be more educated, because the stuff they want to ban, dude, it's not going to live nowhere else. You know what I mean? It's not going to live.
I ain't gonna lie. I was working at a nursery, just doing plants and stuff like that. And man, I'm young. I don't know much about reptiles. I know a snake is a snake. And I was working on one of them. I'm driving. Man, this big old beautiful colorful snake just like goes right across, and I'm all like, holy crap. I was like, that's the nicest snake I've ever seen. I was like do they just go wild out here in Florida? And now that I actually know what it was, I'm all like, man, I was like, somebody let their pet loose. But this thing was huge. This was like over 6 feet. Like literally, it covered from one side of that little dirt road to the other side, and I was like, "Wow!" But I mean, I guess they can thrive out there.
Oh yeah,
some species, but you know,
yeah, they can down in the Everglades down that.
It's just as stupid people like that want to ban it. There's a stupid people out there like that will release it to the wild.
Well, you got to realize. A lot of that come from the Hurricane Andrew, and it hit the facility that were breeding worms. That's really how they got out there. It wasn't just people just dumping animals, you know. I
mean, this was, if I'm not mistaken, 32. So that's been like 15 years. 15 years ago that I saw that. So was that before or after?
Let's see. Hurricane Andrew's been a while, dude.
Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah.
A long time ago. I would say probably after.
Yeah, because I was just amazed that thing was out there just roaming around. I'm all like,
92 wow. Andrew was 92 in August. So.
This was well after that then.
Yep, well after that. Yeah, and that was the thing. There was a couple of facilities that bred the huge snakes, and they had tons of animals. And it wasn't just one breed of snake neither. So I mean, they bred a bunch of different shit in those facilities, and then when that went through, it just tore everything and basically let everything go. It was just crazy.
That's another Category 5 hurricane, dude. I mean, you know, come on, you know.
Yeah, it's a big. Yeah, I've been in the middle of one, and it's not fun, especially when you hear your house like rattle.
Well, if you watch a lot of the, you know, a lot of people that even have venomous now, they got to go through with the permits with protocols where if a hurricane's coming, they got to double bag their snakes, put them in a box with 2 locks, tag it, and put it in a hurricane room where they, you know, and put it in another room because that's how it is now. You want the permits, that's what you got to do. What's up, Todd? You know, but I mean, it's smart though, because now you're not just fleeing, leaving 1,000 animals or 100 animals there to get wiped out and turned loose. So, you know what I'm saying?
True, man. Well, I mean, I know I never would have a poisonous one just because I'm not the smartest. You know, I'm not the smartest with one of them. You know, I might get bit. You know, so I'm just gonna stay away from that part. But
I mean, it's still though. You know, I mean, it's, you know, with a lot of them animals though, it's still the same way. I mean, you know, if they've got venomous, a lot of them do got, you know, crocmonders, you know, and different types of species. So all that stuff, you know, whether it be an alligator or crocs, you know, stuff like that they got their permits for in Florida, all that's got to be locked up, dude. You know, so I mean, that's why they issue them permits, and you got to go through them classes. You know, each species. You know, I mean, like crocodilians, you know, like 4,000 hours or whatever, 1,000 hours, and then, you know, if it's a, you know, depending on what type of venomous snake, you know, there's different classes of them, so you got to go through all them hours to get them permits, dude. You know, it takes a while.
Yeah, well, how many hours is that? That's
1,000 per species, isn't it?
Like 1,000 per class or something like that.
Yeah, it was, and that's like, I thought that was just like for pretty much like
for like any venomous.
Any venomous snake.
No, you know, the pit vipers are one, and you know,
so
they break it down into species and what they are, you know, so what, you know, family they're in.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I think it's more of like, isn't it their toxin or whatever? They just like, there's like however many different toxins there are, and you just kind of stay within those categories or something.
Well, I know like one's for vipers, one's for something else, but, you know, I don't know a whole bunch about it. I've just heard of what, you know, listened to some people on YouTube that have it before, and the classes they had to go through and to get that, you know, to be able to have them animals, you know. And then, you know, if they have any type of, you know, like if you have any type of outside facility, you got to have 2 doors. You got to walk through one door, and then it be enclosed, you know, like a little breezeway, and then you have to have a locking door that you got to have a key. You can't open it without it. You have to have a key to open it to go into that room if you got venomous. So, you know, it's, you know, if you're going to have all that stuff. But I mean, that's, if not, you're not going to be able to keep nothing like that there, you know. I mean, that's just it, you know.
So the safety protocols are pretty tight.
Yep.
That's good. I mean,
it
is what it is. As long as you get to keep them, I would follow them.
It's a lot of time though to invest in somebody, you know, really getting mentored with somebody or whatever, I'm sure. But I mean, it's a smart way to do things sometimes. You know, you're not having a bunch of 12-year-old kids running around goddamn cobras or something, you know.
Well,
you know what?
They do.
I've been asked if I wanted a rattlesnake. I'm all like, no. I was like, just because I like snakes don't mean that I want that type of snake. I was like, I like the ones that are harmless. I like the ones that if they bite me, it's okay. I'll keep
it's okay.
My fingers.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right. But you know, I've had like 2 people that are like, hey, I got a rattlesnake. You want it? I was like, no. I was like, and on top of that, I was like, how much are you selling it for? They're like, oh, I'm just trying to get rid of it. I was like, no, man. I was like, I really don't want it.
Yeah, it's like, no. It's like, I'll give it to you free. I don't care. It's got an enclosure. Don't care. Don't want
it. I was like, I'm all right.
Well, at least you can say that you'd be one of them people that's probably gonna get bit because you're careless, and you shouldn't have that.
Well, yeah, I'll be careless. I'll be like, we're gonna play this game and see who wins, and eventually I'll lose, and if I lose with one of those, I'll definitely lose a digit.
For sure. That's the that's the bad part. No digits.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a better outcome of what could actually happen, So.
Yeah, I've seen.
And plus now you got kids. Now you got a little kid, so now you gotta.
I even got people that don't know much about what I got going on. They're like, "Oh, aren't you going to sell your snakes?" No. I'm like, no, not at all. I was like, "Are you going to sell your dog?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no. I was like, my snakes are well in an enclosure, and they're pretty good where they're at.
Well, yeah, and then you got like top of the line shit too. You ain't got just like handmade bullshit. It's like these are like professional racks.
Cuddle time critters. Welcome.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got that black one. You see that black one right there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what's the other one next to you?
This one?
Freedom breeder. He's like, there's somebody selling freedom breeder racks in Texas. I said, yeah. I sent him the link. He goes, oh wait, that's too much money for me.
Well, I had a couple of people that were like, hey, because I was selling the Cocoa Block and I was, doing a lot of freedom breeder stuff, and
good ball.
Hey man, do you sell a freedom breeder racks? I was like, shit, I don't have that type of money to buy a whole bunch, because how it would have been is it would have been
welcome.
I would have to buy it from him, and I would have to pay shipping. Yeah. And if I'm able to sell that here, then I can sell it here. But I'm not going to be literally making any money out of it. I'll probably be losing.
What you would do is, if you were going to do that, you would be like, okay, are you going to be, well, they haven't been at the shows because of COVID, but before, shipping didn't cost you nothing if you were going to meet at like Arlington or Tinley, So they just bring them there, so you could save on shipping, But now there's no shipping, But there's a guy down there. I showed you that ad, man. He's selling rat racks, freedom breeder rat racks, and I don't know who he is or if he's linked up with them somehow and bought a bunch, because there was a semi trailer there and they were new.
Hang on, where at?
Well, remember I sent you that link?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was just like from his stuff that he was just getting rid of.
No, it was somebody in Texas that had that stuff. I don't know. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I was like, there's already people out there, and like I spoke with him, and it was literally just like business. And like, in order for him to give me some type of deal, I would have had to spend like over 20 grand, and he would give me some type of deal where I'm not gonna, I would make some type of profit. But to be honest with you, like, not a lot of people are going to be able to afford a snake rack. So I'm going to be stuck with these racks. And eventually I'll probably will use them, but that's money that I'm going to have tied down, and I just didn't have at that moment.
I don't know, man. If you look at their facility, man, Brian Cusco did a video the other day over there. There was hundreds of racks ready to get shipped out there. It's crazy how many people are spending money right now. You wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Well, just imagine, like, right after these stimulus that are gone and they're not going to do anymore, I'm going to be stuck with them.
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't be a dealer like that anyway for them racks.
Like literally, I've met some people that are in unemployment, and they make twice as much money as I am while I'm working. And I'm like, I was like, I can't afford this because like I'm literally barely making enough for like bills, So it's just like these guys been banking on that money that they got enough money to go spend. I don't, I don't have that luxury right now. I
don't either.
So I like when they were doing the layouts, I was like, man, I hope they laid me off, And I was like, at first I was like, I guess I was just kidding. I'm thankful I still have my job. But now I'm just kind of like, man, I really did hope that they would have laid me off. I would have been well off. I would have had a lot of stuff done around the house, paid my whole house already. You know,
See, there's a downside to that too,
snakes.
because I've been off for a year, dude, and I don't make near what I made working a 40-hour week as what I do with unemployment and 300.
But you were the big boss. I'm just the guy that follows the big boss.
You know, so I took a hit, you know, I mean, on that, you know.
Yeah, so there's some people that they gain and some people that lost, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are people that went on unemployment just because they made more money.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
And some people, I work with this guy, and they're like, yeah, my daughter doesn't even want to go to work because she won't be making the same amount. She would be literally making way less. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, well, that fucking sucks. Like, we're over here trying to like count all our pennies to make a bill or pay something. So like,
sooner or later they're gonna end that deal there, and then you know, you'll just either get your unemployment and that'll be it, or you just be done with it, you know.
So for me, like I've been okay. Like with my paychecks that I get, it's just enough to pay my bills, and I've just been sitting on money that I've had saved up, and I've been my lawnmower took a crap last year, and I just been kind of, you know, before the freeze over and all this, I was able to borrow my buddy's lawnmower a couple times to kind of just make it through the whole winter, and now I got my grass going, and I'm like, well. It's like I can go ahead and buy me a lawnmower. And I'm all like, well, if I buy a lawnmower, a push one, it's going to be about an hour or 40 minutes to do my whole lawn. I was like, but if I get a ride-on mower, I can do that sucker. Yeah, I was like, if I can do that sucker in 30 minutes and go back inside, do my snakes, do my rats, or do whatever. I'm all like,
can you do it all off a rider though?
Well, I could. It's just that I would have to get the weed eater for like the fence,
right,
around my shed, and like around the house. So like me walking around the house and stuff like that, that's like only like 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, Craigslist and Marketplace, man. I bought some nice used rider motors cheap, dude. I mean cheap.
Well, nice, you know. I see a whole bunch, and I'm all like, man. I was like, man, that's pretty dope. Like I would literally go and buy it. But my truck has a blown head gasket. And I'm all like, well, this engine has about like over 300,000 miles on it. I was like, I don't think I want to put any money into it. I would probably want to just replace the engine. But the engine to replace it with, so get this, it's a 95 little Nissan hardbody. $4,000. $4,000.
Well, yeah, that's a newer motor, though, right?
No. This is like the motor that goes for that truck and that transmission that it has. It's $4,000 to $5,000. And
this motor and transmission, that ain't bad.
No. It's just a motor.
Just a motor.
Just a motor, remanufactured. And I'm just like, the truck is literally worth $1,200-$1,500. I was like, I don't think I want to put that money in a little truck. Sure. I was like,
we used to take motors out of MS10s and drop 350s in them all the time, man. You can get them cheap.
Well, you see, I thought about doing it, right? I thought about like just saying, oh well, in that case, I'll just get a 350 with the transmission, throw it in there, and go ahead and weld the mounts where they need to be. And go ahead and get a different, you know, the differential. The differential I'll just keep until it fucking breaks because I wouldn't have the whole money to do the whole vehicle. But I'll just get a drive shaft to the length I needed, and that'll pretty much be it. But that's at least $3,000 to $4,000. I'd rather spend $3,000 to $4,000 doing that than putting an engine that's going to be the same one. $3,000
or $4,000, you can just go get a different vehicle, Bobby.
I was gonna say you probably go get a whole new damn truck for that.
Well, that's where I'm at right now. It's like the dilemma of it's just like I can do this, but I can do that, you know, like, and it'll be a newer vehicle or whatever. And like I'm just like stuck in these like choices, and I'm like I don't want to pick the wrong choice. But if I would have my truck, I would literally go and pick a couple of them, of the ones I've been looking on Facebook and on Craigslist.
You don't know nobody that's got a truck. I'm sure you got to have friends that
Hey,
got a truck.
U-Haul rents pickups are $20 a day, dude, for like so many hours. Go to U-Haul, rent your pickup truck, and go get it.
At Home Depot, right?
You can do Home Depot too.
Home Depot, you can do anywhere.
Yeah, you go rent them for so many hours. It ain't that much money. You go get you what you want.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna do that because I've seen like this. It was a John Deere lawnmower, and it only had like 140 something hours.
Even then, go look at the damn mower. If they got a riding lawnmower, they may be able to deliver it for you for an extra $50.
Nah, I checked that, dude. I messaged so many people about that. I was like, hey, you know, would you be able to deliver to Mineral Wells? And they're all like, yeah, no. And I'm all like, oh. You know, like I literally messaged almost everybody that had a reasonable mower for a good price. Or I even asked the people that had, you know, the mower that had a little bit higher price. And they're just like, no, I'm not delivering. You got to come pick it up. And I'm like, oh, man, like, that sucks.
Well, go buy one of those.
But I have Friday off, so I'll probably go ahead and do that and go to Home Depot and see if I can rent one out there, and then literally just go and pick one up.
You got a car? Is that what you got? Just a car?
Yeah, I just have a car.
Just put a goddamn hitch on it and get your trailer and pull that mower out.
Oh, trust me, I thought about it. Nobody has a small trailer. All the people that I work with that are like, yeah, my trailers are like 2,000 pounds or over. I was like, oh yeah, my car's not gonna do that. Well, you see, I could get a goat, but that goat would literally eat my house. Will literally go on top of my truck or bite with my truck.
Yeah, goats are mean.
Yeah, and I got my power wire that goes to my shed. He'll be eating that. So I'm like, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. And Chris got a truck, but his truck is like it's like one of them Hondas. So they got it's not that big from the back. So I don't think that the riding mower would be able to fit in it.
Well, they ain't that big.
Nah, hell no. I was looking at an electric mowers, and the lady's all like, "Oh, they're quiet." I was like, "Well, how quiet?" And she turned it on inside the store. I was like, "Man," that is pretty fucking quiet. But I was like, I don't know.
That's if you're cutting like a 1/4 inch of grass. You stick that shit in anything that's fucking thick, it's gonna go.
Burn the battery right down, and you'd be like, "Man, this thing lasts like 30 seconds."
I was like, "Man, you know what? I got plenty of scissors around here. I just don't. My kids ain't big enough. My kid's only like 4.5 months.
Fucking go to goddamn Lowe's and go buy one. They got all that shit, no interest for 12 months or something. Go get you.
Well, you see, I got my Home Depot card, and I'm literally gonna get my Capital One card that's gonna be here on like Friday or Saturday. I don't know, Monday. And it's like 9 months, 0 interest. So I was like, man, I could use that one for sure.
But yeah, Home Depot and Lowe's, they always have them sales, either 6 or 12 months, no interest, and shit. Yep. It's easy.
My girl just texted me like, aren't you guys supposed to be talking about snakes, not lawnmowers? We talk about whatever.
That's funny.
Yeah, he said, don't underestimate a Honda. There you go. You go haul it for you right there.
Hell yeah, don't underestimate a Honda.
Whenever Chris wants to come over and drink and whatever, he can help me out, pick one of them up on his way here.
There you go.
Have you picked up any new critters since the last time you've been on? Well, if not, make up some shit and let's see them.
Oh, I'll show you my scaleless head.
There you go. Let's get to something here.
So, I'm tired of talking about lawnmowers, guys.
Yeah, I moved today. Okay, B, thank you, buddy.
Okay, B, welcome. What's going on, man?
We're waiting on you. Now we can start the show up, baby.
Nice. Oh, man, let me see that head again.
Focus. See that?
That's not how you do it anyway, but let me see the head. Oh, look at the 3 little spots, and that looks cool.
Golly.
Or it's not 3 spots, it's all linked, but that looks cool. Nice.
Yep. In case you missed it.
What are you fighting with that goddamn thing or what? There you go.
420 for everyone.
She's feisty.
Yeah, they need money. And they're
she's like 900 grams or so. Like she's thick.
What?
Oh, yeah.
In case you missed it, New York is now legal. 420 for everyone. No shit, huh?
Hang on, wait, what?
Holy shit.
New York is what?
Legal.
420 legal for everybody.
Oh.
Wow. I thought New York and Texas would be last. I really did. I thought those would be the last 2.
Hell, they need the money.
Well, we're still legal.
That's true. That's true. They do need the money, but I thought.
No, it's on the bill for Texas for medical this year. You're gonna get it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They were talking about it. LKB, how's your season going, buddy? Look at that.
He's probably got that second rack already filled up.
No,
nobody likes them boas on here. This is a ball python channel. Get rid of that thing. I'm just kidding, man. That was sweet.
I did that for Chris.
You could show it. I was only kidding, man.
Cold-blooded Monstars in the house.
Welcome.
I got plenty more. You want to see my banana?
Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. Nobody wants to see a banana.
How's that snake doing that? Smacked its head on the tub that time when it missed. That rat.
Oh.
It ain't grown since. It's stunted.
What's up, Rads? Man, I never heard a ball python hit the side of a tub so hard in my life.
Oh my God,
pretty good.
She got herself good. Was that the leopard or the normal?
I can't remember, man, but that thing should have knocked itself out.
Yeah.
I think that was a leopard. But look how thick she is.
It's on your video, but yeah.
She's thick, boy.
See that? I can't even put my hand, can't put my fingers around her. Yeah, she's one of the ones I'm hoping I get something out of.
What kind of snake was that, Jason? Want to know?
That's a banana, and it's
male or female.
That's a female heifer clown. So hopefully I get a lot of I guess you could call female makers.
Yep.
I got my pie. She's not a fuzzy one today. Show you guys.
What's up, Red Iron Exotic?
I got to meet him last week or this week. I forgot. Yeah, last week. Cool guy.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's that pie. I'm hoping I get something out of her. I don't know. I got my Super Mojave. She's nice and thick.
Well, we need you to show Snake for 45 more minutes so we can burn some time.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
He's just messing with you.
Absolutely nothing. That's the point. We need you to do it. Just fill up some time. Nice.
Well, you can sneak in a little nap.
I was just kidding. I ain't sneaking no nap. What the fuck you mean sneaking a nap? Sneaking a nap?
You old timer.
Old timer.
This is my champagne, which is not as
Hope
big
your finger gets stuck in that goddamn tub.
But she's got a nice paradox.
Oh yeah.
There and right here.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully I get something good with my banana in this one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much.
What do you mean you don't have much? You have 29 snakes. Come on.
So this is that banana male I'm talking about. But he's just he doesn't want to eat. He's kind of scrawny and he's got some stuck shed.
Well, he ain't too scrawny. He don't look too bad.
Well, I mean, he's like 2 years old.
Oh man.
Some snakes just grow like that, dude. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. All my snakes are fatty, so I'm just kind of like, oh.
Well,
Dude,
maybe
I had an
that's
albino male the same
maybe
way.
him calling them names is why he's got a complex.
But if I
Calling
get some
them
babies
names
out
and
of hand,
shit.
that'd be awesome.
You still feeding ASFs?
Well, okay, so I was literally gonna go ahead and feed off 2 colonies off because I was like, shoot, I was like, I've had these for like a whole year with no with no babies, no litters, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna just go and feed them off and use those for my grow outs for my rats. And I get home, I'm about to take some of them off, and I see one of them had babies, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go to the next colony, and that one had egg and had a litter, and I was like, oh shoot, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hold off a little bit before I throw all of them in there, but I was gonna start with some, just for like the picky eaters, but I don't know. They gave me hell last time, so I don't know how I feel about them right now.
I don't know how
I got mixed emotions.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only pro I see to ASS is that they don't stink as bad as rats, and you know the protein content you get from them. But I mean,
like it's good on that, but man, they take forever to get ready. Like you need like 50 colonies to feed what I have. Like, because you got to let them grow, and by the time that they're grown, you might have another litter coming. And it's you can feed your snakes off of them, but you have to have a big selection of African softers. You can't just put like 2 or 3 and say, "Oh, this would be plenty." It ain't, because by the time that you feed all of them off, you're back to nothing, and it's gonna be 4 months.
Well,
until
if it took you a year to get babies, you had some issues going on other than just them.
Well, the young ones that I let in there, I let them stay in there so that way they can kind of younger ones get to breeding. Those are the ones that had the babies. So I don't know, like they're getting fed a protein of 18, 20%, 20% protein. They get corn, they get carrots, they get, whatever scraps I have. And it's pretty much the same thing that other people are doing. The only thing I can say differently is that mine are in the shed. It can get real hot. Texas is very, very bad when it comes to being super cold in the morning and 100 degrees at night in the afternoon. So I don't know. It gets a little bit,
That might be it too, just the temperature and stuff.
Yeah, because that little AC that I have in there,
Mary, welcome.
It's not that strong. If I would have like a $2,000 AC unit that goes into my shed, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I would be able to keep that sucker cold. But I don't have that money.
What's up, Mary?
What's up, Mary? And Chris is all like, "Hey, well, who produced that banana head clown? Some dick that I met." And it was him. I bought my female from him.
Yeah, he said that he produced that. Yeah, he says we produced that banana head clown.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's funny because mine, I got the one that's always hungry, and mine got to 3,000 grams, and I think his is like 1,800. So like mine beat it by like flat out 1,000 grams.
Yeah, my rats are producing like crazy, dude. Way better than the ASFs ever did. So I mean, I'm overflowed with rats right now.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, I opened one bed, I'm like, I got like 20 in there. I open up another one, I got 30 in there, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to start like grabbing all of these bigger ones and start putting them. Like I ran out of bins. Like I got to go ahead and like do more not another rack, but okay, I have a big rack, and all I need to do is just add the layer and just go ahead and put more up there. I'll be able to put 1, 2, 3, like 4 more black bins from like
All
Home
right.
Depot. So I can do like 4 more of those, and those African softers that I don't have much in there, I'm gonna put them on the small tubs that I have.
Hey, White
Um,
Constrictor, welcome to the live
so
stream.
I'm gonna go ahead and put them in those smaller bins and have 2 extra ones. So I would have 4, 5, 6 extra black bins. And if everything goes good and I keep producing this many, I'm gonna start selling some. And I'm not gonna do what these other
What's up,
people are
Wiz?
doing and jacking up the
With Constrictors,
prices.
welcome.
I'm gonna
Right.
do, I'm gonna do it like how it was back then. Like what was it, like $2 for a small or $2.50? Like
I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna shoot my prices up to like 3 something, 3.50 a piece, like how some people are doing. I mean,
They're
there's
higher now in
nothing
some
wrong.
places.
Yeah, there's
5,
nothing wrong
$8,
with
you know,
that.
for a small.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that because you can go to a Tractor Supply store or a Russell Feed store. You go to a Russell Feed store, they're selling you a small one for $5.
Right.
So I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna sell it for 3 something. I'm gonna sell it to 2 something because the food for them has not gone up. So I'm just gonna feed. I'm just gonna sell it at that price. Pretty much get free food, or if not, pay half of the food that I
Right.
buy for my rats, and that's gonna cut down the price for having rats in half. Uh, and then maybe later down the road, I'll be able to make enough where it pays everything off, and I get to feed my snakes for free.
Right. Well, yeah,
So
you can feed your collection and on what you sell and what you sell can buy the food and the bedding. Hell, you're doing something right there. You know. I mean, yeah. I'm getting over full. I'm going at this little pet shop. I want to see if they want to buy some. If they don't, then I'm just gonna start putting them in freezer camp.
yeah, just start freezing them, and eventually somebody's gonna buy some. Or there's a lot of people that
Well,
feed frozen.
my retics always eat them. I ain't worried about that, but
Yeah, you know what? My boa, she don't care
they'll eat
if
them.
it's not breathing or missing an arm or anything. She'll take it. She won't ask any questions. She'll ask, "Do you have another?"
Oh yeah.
Man, she's getting huge.
But that's
And you
about
know
what I'm
what?
gonna do.
I was looking at some of my rats, and I got 2 of them that don't have like they don't have any hair, and I wonder if I got some of that in their line. So
You
I'm
probably got
kind of
some.
excited to
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, because if I got some hairless, I'm gonna start selling for pets too. I see a lot of people doing it, and a lot of people actually buying like fancy ones,
I
like
sell my
the
hairless for
jumbo.
like I think it was $10 a piece or something like that. I
Yeah,
sell my
they go
hairless
like for
for.
$10 a piece for like a pet. Something that we breed for food. They want it for a pet. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I went and cleaned rats yesterday and shit. I got 2 tubs of males I'm feeding off. I don't know. I probably got 70 grow outs or 80 grow outs, and then I got probably another 40 or 50 babies I just seen in there easily, and more coming. And it was like
So this is
too many
my
rats.
my boa. I don't know. It's like a sun glow. They say it was like a
Right.
albino high sun glow,
Yeah.
something else.
Good
And,
looking
and I was like,
snakes.
okay. Cool. At what age can you breed them, and how big do they have to be? Like I don't really know much about them. I literally bought her just as a food disposal for like my bigger ones that I'm retiring, but I never really thought about it. And then uh, and my girls are like, well, let's get the male, so we'll have another thing to breed. And I was like, all
I don't
right,
know.
cool. You don't know?
I can hook you can get on Instagram and go talk to Boston Boa, Mike from Boston Boa. He'll tell you everything about
Boa
them
boss? Hang
boas.
on. Boa boss?
No, Mike from Boston
Boas.
Boas.
Okay.
He's been on the show.
That's all. Yeah, he's been on the show. It's all he does is breed boas, dude. He sends in the Brian Barr check and everything, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to find out more about it because like I don't want to start breeding something I don't know yet. I want to get educated before I do anything. So I'm gonna look into it. I don't want to breed her too young.
Oh, so, Mary might get a boa in Arlington.
Huh?
Mary might get a boa in Arlington.
Oh yeah, I forgot, man. There's so many people in Texas, and we still don't get together and meet up.
Yeah, I'm just not. I had that big red tail and everything, and I'm good. I just don't care for them really. They're unpredictable.
Hey, I heard you. I heard, Chris. I heard you were coming to Arlington.
I'd like to. Thought about it.
Well, what's stopping you?
I don't know yet.
Come on.
I don't know. That's what 4.5, 5 hour drive probably.
That's not bad. Shoot, I drove 20 hours to Florida.
Yeah.
You can do 4.
Oh, I know I can.
I was gonna say 4 hours ain't that bad at all.
Shit, no. I mean, I drove farther than that. But.
You know what, Mary? I've never gone camping, and I told my old lady that, and she's all like, "You're crazy. How can you like you haven't gone camping?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Not really." It's like outdoors in the tent. I was like, "Nope."
You never went camping out in the tent in the mountains? Wow.
I pitched my own tent.
And see where it got you, don't you?
Huh?
See what it got you, don't you?
Yeah. I don't regret it. He's everything I wanted.
Is he walking yet?
Nah, he's crying a lot.
Yeah.
He's crying a lot.
I think his teeth might be coming in. So that
you gotta get him up there, get him going, so he can start helping around there, cleaning the snakes and rats.
Oh, I know. Like I would literally just leave the rats for him. I'm like, hey, there you go, man. Like that's your job.
He's gonna have to earn his keep here before long.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you know what? You want to live under my roof? We gotta do something here.
Exactly.
Let me go get something to drink because my mouth's getting dry.
Nope.
I'll bring 2 just in
no
case.
dead air, fool. No dead air. And he didn't listen at all. He's got right up and left.
No, I heard you.
He said, I heard
He's
you.
coughing.
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
We could do cabins for sissies.
Well, yeah, it's like, I'm like 30 minutes away from like Bigfoot country and shit. So it's like sleeping in a tent. It's like we do that shit all the time.
Yeah, but
we don't do it enough, but it's like.
I did a lot of that when I was younger, but boy, sure was nice pulling that RV. So.
I heard you guys talking about it, so I got decided.
Shit, where I go camping, you ain't even gonna get a big RV.
A big RV? That's not camping. That's just cheating.
And if you can get a big RV where you can camp, that ain't camping anyway in the mountains. Enough for.
Well, we used it to go to the races and stuff with, dude.
Well, that's different. That's different. But like going up in the mountains and shit, it's like, I mean, where I go, you can't even get a big camper. You can get a truck, but you ain't gonna get no big, like, no.
Rob, I believe it's about 5 hours.
Yeah, you said 4.5. Well, yeah.
I'll see right now what it is.
What about you? What about you?
Wait.
He's only about 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours, man. We should all meet up.
Justin's probably only about 3 hours.
Me?
Yeah, if you fly.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm flying.
It is.
I'm down. I'm down to meet up with anybody that wants to meet up. And if you guys have
it says about 4 hours and 45 minutes with toll booths.
You're 12 hours away. That's nothing. Come on down. We'll be waiting for you. I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to add some more stuff to my collection, but
there's a lot of shows going on that time too. On that day.
Cara, the only one that I know of right away, and we're still not sure, is the one that we talked about on the show the other night. It's right inside of Oregon.
Ugh, that's a long trip.
Well, not for me.
No,
I think when Arlington's going, they got one in Knoxville too going on the same weekend.
But yeah, it's about 3.5 hours away from me, but it's over in Oregon.
And this, I think, it's about the same day as Arlington too, ain't it, Justin?
What?
Your show, it's in April too, ain't it?
April 24th and 25th, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it used to be the biggest show around here for a while, but then they moved it or quit having it, and now they're starting it again or something. Or, I'm not exactly sure, but it's supposed to be a badass show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
is that the one where it's like online, where they're showing the snakes and you can buy them through the online?
No, it's actual expo. That's just what they call it, the Show Me Snakes show. They do them all over the place.
Because I know, like, when they had the whole Corona thing, they were doing that whole thing where you can get online and
virtual.
Have a virtual show.
And if you're gonna do that, you might as well just go to fucking Morph Market.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. This is when the whole Corona thing was going on. So
yeah, they tried one of them, and a lot of people said, "Man, they didn't like it." You know, it was just how people try to do something. It's like, nah, just.
Well, yeah, if you do something that's got an X amount of snakes, or you can just go on Morph Market where they're all at. It's like, what's the point? It's like.
Well, I was just curious because I know there's been like a lot of
I remember that,
scamming in Morph Market going on.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So I'm just kind of like I always told everybody, if you're gonna buy from Morph Market, make sure you check the guy that you're buying it from.
Takes forever.
Checking if they have a Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And don't try to go and shop with somebody that don't even have any feedback.
Yeah.
You want to know the best place to find out if who they are and if they're any good? That's Mary.
Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mary.
What does she know that I don't know?
She's the bad people police.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit, she knows.
I'm in that group on Facebook. Something about like reptile police or something like that, where
they got the FBI group. The FBI group in there too.
And
but
you go in there and you say, "Hey, is this person real? Like, is this a scam? Is he a good breeder?" And they'll tell you the whole spiel if like somebody has dealt with him, and they'll say either he's good or he's like, "Oh, you might know he's a scammer," whatever.
Right. Yeah, just do your all your checks and stuff, and then because you never know, but there also is people out there that are just starting, and they're good people too. So that's the thing, So because everybody started somewhere, so
everybody's got to have their first time.
Yep.
I don't want to have one, so I'm very iffy. I walk with caution.
So you're never gonna sell a snake?
No, hell yeah, I'm gonna sell snakes.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. There are people on there that just because they don't have a rating doesn't mean that they're not bad. They're just
no. What I'm saying is that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people that don't have like a Facebook, Instagram, something to show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like me. I have my Facebook, I have my Instagram, I have a YouTube showing what I'm breeding to. So that when they get the snake, I can say it came from these two genes, these two snakes.
He's still down there in the chat trying to get a ride to get that goddamn mower.
Hey, tell him to get out of here with that nonsense.
He said he'd help you. You missed all that chat earlier. He said don't underestimate that Honda.
Well, he did. He said that, but I'm just saying, like, if his Honda would be able to fit one in there, or do we need to just go and rent one?
Hey. You can deal with that after the show. We ain't discussing all that during the show.
Chinese logo.
Well, let's discuss how much you owe for running that logo for this whole time.
Yeah, why you been gone?
Who are we talking to?
Clown female is what you owe me for it.
Yep.
A female.
I'll be needing something as well.
I'll see what I can come up with.
And we don't want no het bullshit neither.
I was gonna say I got a het albino.
See, look, your logo's right behind me now. Boom.
Boom, $10.
Yeah. That's a double hit going anymore. We get done to this show.
You got to figure it runs about 8-10 times each show. We do 3 shows a week. Damn, you owe a lot of money.
There you go.
Friday,
you ain't got to type in the chat. Just talk them. Tell them what you're going to say.
Let's do this Friday. If you can, you know, I always got. I will get you. I'll get you on gas, and I'll buy a bottle for us to drink. Can't go wrong with that.
But we're gonna be driving around like a motor, get shit face, not even.
Oh, he's saying he's getting a good, nice ass head Saturday. What is it?
Thought he was getting some nice ass.
Oh well, I was kind of thinking of.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with hits.
Mary's like, read that wrong. Oh God, nobody was busting the het balls. I'm just saying, if we're shooting for something free, I'm shooting for the moon. I'm not shooting for the
shooting for the visual, ain't we?
Damn right.
Oh, yeah. A Firefly Mojave.
Yeah, but in that combination, the het clown is just a bonus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's got to be a nice one. Firefly Mojave. Oh, chocolate. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. What you spent on that one? Like $700 for it? 800? 1,000?
800, 1,000. Come on, tell us, goddammit, tell us.
Yeah, tell us. You can't just say it.
KY ain't telling you shit.
He ain't gonna tell you.
He'll tell you what you can buy one for in a few years.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
I'm still trying to get rid of my that double head male that I bought by accident, thinking it was the right genes I needed, and I'm still kind of stuck with them. That double head, what's that? Lavender pie.
Right.
And
you're all like, I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
I'm sure there's somebody in the stream you can just send it to if you don't need it anymore.
I don't know. I figured I was like, I can use that to pay him for gas and a bottle of whiskey. Look, he's over here laughing. He's laughing at me because I'm stuck with it.
Rob says try a bit higher. Let's say you're about halfway there. You wouldn't know the price of it. There you go.
Golly.
Anybody got the coronavirus? What the hell?
Yeah. My kids got me sick.
You better put your mask on so you don't infect everybody.
Yeah, we can't be having you infect the show.
It's not virtual. Nah,
we don't know at this point. The government will convince us of that shit in no time. You guys can't be hanging out on YouTube. You're spreading the coronavirus.
Yep. Look, them 3 guys ain't 6 feet apart.
Hang on. Hey, bro, I'll take that snake to help you get the lawnmower. Yeah, he'll take that snake to get the lawnmower.
Sure.
You're gonna give him a snake and have a bottle of booze and he'll give you a lawnmower. You cheap brought better renting a truck. Shit.
I'm
Drink
just
the booze
nice
yourself.
Man.
Shit. You can't buy friends, man.
Nowadays you have to now.
You have to nowadays.
And just think too, you're gonna get a snake, a bottle, and coronavirus.
And scratches in the back of your truck.
That's a like a combo. No, but you know what? I think he's had corona, so he's safe.
Oh yeah, you can't get twice, right?
Either that or he was around people, so he never got it. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
There's people that's got it twice. Hell, there's people that has already had the shots and already got it again.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Ball Python Love Jr.?
What's up, Junior?
Welcome.
I thought
welcome to tonight's live stream. Quiet down.
I don't know. I thought you might want some sound effects.
No. No sound effects. No, you can do whatever you want. I was just kidding.
No, you already did it.
You already ruined it.
He knows I will do it for free.
Oh no, yeah, he like I said, he's one of my good friends, so we help each other out. Better yet, I'll give you some rats to go and feed your snakes.
How's it going, Damien? Doing good tonight?
Oh, you missed it a couple times.
If you would have came in last night, you would have seen your logo, and I told you on the and this is I'm just the co-host of this show anyway.
I feel like I need like a TV in the background. So
and it was on my show last night on the intro and on the slideshow the entire stream, the show that I told you it would be on.
He's talking about Pat and Penny.
And to be on this one, ask anybody that's in here. You got to get penciled in and be on the show.
Hey, I had a
there's nobody on there. The people that are all on there have been on the show or something. They're not super chatters or subscribers or donators to the channel or any of that kind of stuff. They're people that have been on the show.
Yeah, I think the same thing about that vaccine. I'm all right with that vaccine. I don't. Yeah. Did you hear about what they wanted to do? They wanted you to, the incentive for you to get your bonus, your check. You would have had to take a shot in order for you to get your stimulus check.
Well,
I was like, fuck that.
No, there's supposed to be some deal. They're going to offer like some monthly benefit to certain groups or whatever, like seniors and shit like that. But the only way you can get it is to have your shot.
Yeah.
He said liar. Bullshit.
That's just controlling people knowing that they can't survive without that money.
See, I can see right now, Pat Penny just sitting there laughing because he knows he's going to put that one word in there and you're going to go, oh, bullshit, that's not what it is. He knows he get you.
Well, he came in last night. He's probably only in there for a second, but yeah, it was on there, and it was in the intro too. But this is a whole nother show. It's got nothing to do with any of that.
He's holding my logo hostage.
No, I'm not holding the logo hostage. You got to be on the show to get your logo up there.
No,
been on the show.
He's gonna say that, but you got to hold the ransom. You got to pay the ransom so you can be up there.
No, I got a snake from him. That's why he wants that logo up there. But the Tuesday
show, you took a snake from him, and you still don't put his logo? That's crazy.
Oh, fucking Jesus! Here we go.
He did on his Tuesday show.
Exactly, right where I said I would.
Oh, and then he took it off. Damn,
I didn't take it off. It was on the show. It'll be on there next week too. But this is a different show.
That's a different show. That's the Animal House and Trish show.
Well, it's more to do with just my channel and all that.
I know. I'm just trying to say
kind of shit. Yeah, this is
we know
a whole different deal.
We know what it is. We're just saying that it's a completely different show.
So, you guys got anything else? Has that been absence from social media?
Ruffling feathers. It's not ruffling nobody's feathers. God damn it.
Yeah, I've been a guest.
Where?
I did see that you had an unboxing.
I did. We both did. Justin did, and I did.
Really?
Nice. This is why you got to pay to have your logo up here because you're not a very good supporter.
I am. I always give money when I have a chance.
No, we were talking about watching videos. It wasn't about money.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you can't even talk. You're done in this show. Shit, you might as well pay us off.
It went down the wrong way. It went down the wrong way. I'm getting my voice back. Hang on.
Yeah, I got a pastel clown male.
I didn't say it's Irondog's fault.
Best dress balls.
Like ready to breed. That was a big box. I'm guessing.
We can blame it on Irondogg if you want, though. I don't care. Shit.
No, it wasn't.
Whoever.
The one I got wasn't. It's just a male. It's probably 200 grams.
Oh, okay.
Moto Danger, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Moto.
Locomoto.
And then I got a Pac-Man frog, a horn frog, a centipede.
Same thing. Use equal money. No. Well, yeah, but that's different, though.
Yeah, I tried a Pac-Man frog, and I bought this whole enclosure with like the moss and like the little, I don't know, the bacteria that's supposed to be like keeping it clean. Like it's like a little cycle where it's like you don't got to do anything. And that motherfucker died, and they ate him, and he was just a skeleton. So I was like,
who ate him?
Who ate him? So you had a couple of them.
Whatever little insects they put in there to clean up, they did more than clean up. They like destroyed whatever was living in there.
Was it a baby when you got it?
Yeah, it was a baby. And like
did you feed it in the enclosure?
Did I what?
Did you feed it in the enclosure? Thank you, Venom.
Yeah.
What, did it have dirt?
I think he means bioactive, but if the shit ate the frog, then
I don't know. Like these guys were like they bred like Pac-Man, and they set the whole thing up. They gave me I bought the tank. They put the substrate. They put like it's like dirt. It's like dirt, and then it has like the mothballs all the way around it with moisture to keep the moisture up. And like
on the baby Pac-Mans, I take mine out and put it in a tub to feed it because it's not supposed to get no dirt in it. It can impact them.
Oh, so
babies.
So I got it the wrong way then.
You got to do your research.
It was an impulse buy. I was there and I was like, yeah, the isopods. I was there and it was just kind of like, oh, it'll be nice to have in the in the living room, nice colorful, frog, Pac-Man frog, and I looked at my girl and my girl looked at me and she's all like, what do you think? We should get him. I was like, all right, we'll go ahead and get him. And yeah, once we got here, they were doing research like you can't use chlorine or anything because that's going to absorb through the pores.
Yeah, you got to use dechlorinated.
He pretty much just lived in my reptile room, and one day I'm all like, I don't see him in his usual spot. I was like, I don't know where he's at. Like, where the hell is he at? Like he didn't just walk away from here. And we're like, all right, well, I don't know where he went. He got lost, and we were
that
like,
seems weird because isopods in that, for one, they probably eat them.
They did.
And the isopods, it'd be way too moist of an environment for isopods, you would think.
I don't know.
I would think the frog would eat the isopods, wouldn't you?
They said
you think
that
it'd
whole
eat them,
thing,
but even if they didn't live, you think it would be too moist of an environment for an isopod.
They set up the environment. They're like, here you go. This is exactly what you need. You're not going to have to clean this enclosure. It's going to do it itself. And I said, all right, cool. Like,
wow.
One less thing for me to clean. I can just feed them off the mealworms that I have for my bearded dragon. So I was like, I have food for him.
Right.
Well, I went in there and I was cleaning it off. And he's like a skeleton. Like I picked him up and it was just a skeleton. No skin, no nothing. Literally a skeleton. I was like, yeah, they ate him.
Well, that'd be cool. Because you can keep the dart frogs together or something. That'd be pretty cool. It's just you got to feed them the little fruit flies and stuff. That's the only thing. But they are cool. Some beautiful
You're
colors,
killing me, sir. You're killing me.
Dude, I got a baby Pac-Man, dude. And hell, I've only had it, just a month and a half, too. I feed it pinky rats, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
small.
I've seen
about
him
the
feed
size.
them like
He's
that.
a little bit bigger than a quarter now, but mine eats pink mice, worms, or mealworms, fucking crickets.
I got a bunch of little frog bones.
I'm dying, guys.
I thought you already did. I was like, holy shit, man! I feel like coughing myself. I feel like I got the virus. Fuck. What's up, Rambo? I ain't heard him call him Rambo in a long time. That's funny.
Who's that?
Nothing. You're way behind on things.
I'm new.
You're not around the community enough to know some of these things.
No, I know.
You don't hang out enough.
What? You better go get a cough drop or something, dude.
You need something. Yeah, go. You need something. Good Lord.
God. You know what? I'll take that because I gotta go and get one.
You need to do something, yeah, because you keep getting worse and worse and worse.
Hey, look.
It was a little bit of cough at first, and now he's just like, you can't talk, and it's like, holy shit, man.
This is the magic spoon when I clean tubs.
Oh, that's why I tell people that's a poop spoon.
Yep.
It's more for urates. It's more for urates, but I call it a poop spoon. Because nobody urate spoon. What are you talking about urates? People are, if they're not in the thing, they don't know. They're like, what? If you call it a poop spoon, it's like, you scrape the poop out of there. Oh, okay, I get it. They Well, a lot of people will see that they think it's poop anyway, and it's like, no, that's actually the urine.
Hey, you want to learn something that I learned?
I don't want to learn anything new today. This is my.
You probably don't want to hear it. You probably don't want to hear this. But
let me hear it.
You know the tissue that's on the inside of your cheek is the same tissue that is on the inside of a vagina.
Is that what they say?
That's what they said.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. That's not bad.
Justin's over there with his tongue in his cheek now.
Hell yeah.
He's like, y'all get the tongue out of your cheek.
Get the tongue out your cheek. It's like, hurry up. God damn, he's trying to be funny tonight.
Hey, you gotta mess around sometimes.
Well, for sure. We're waiting for this guy all goddamn day.
I see Tyndall boy is over there doing his educational pixie frog dealing or whatever.
Oh my God! He
got all these
video where he had
up.
all the different cups and shit, and he's been going off. He's had the tanks for a while. The school district actually bought him like 3 or 4 frogs.
Yeah, somebody's gonna be breeding them or something. He's trying to breed them.
Yeah, it's all through the school district. I guess he's doing all these experiments and shit. And it's crazy. I guess.
Did you see him out there? His brother was out there doing them bees the other day.
His brother's always doing the bees, man. His brother's.
Well, he went out there. He's like in his shorts. He's like, oh, he's right up there. I gotta get out. They're stinging me.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
He just like hit that tree. It's like no. It's just he did another one the other day.
Oh, did he? Yeah, because they've done that before. His brother's always messing, and then Tyndall will try to get close, and he starts getting stung, and it's always funny.
Yeah. Like you're out there in shorts and no shoes, no shirt, and you wonder why you get stung.
Well, he's another one that cracks me up because, he's got like 15,000 subscribers, and he says he's never edited a video.
I believe that.
It just films and goes. 15,000 subscribers. I'm like, what?
Hang on, who's that?
He got him earlier on, though. Because
I don't think I've ever done a video and not edited it.
I don't edit my videos. Like, literally, if I mess up midway.
How many subscribers you got?
Shut up.
Alabama inbreeding for you.
Whatever.
Thermostat.
I have 99. I almost have 100. I have 99.
It'll be here Friday. Nice.
Maybe after this, I'll have another couple subscribe to me.
No, we could probably get somebody in here right now to subscribe to you if I dropped your link, but I don't think we're going to do that for you because you're kind of a pissy guest.
Yeah, I would have
you're
said,
coughing and wheezing. You gave half the audience the coronavirus. I mean,
I don't even think I was deserving.
You won't pay your thumbnail bill. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to just put yours up here and be like, hey, it's pretty much matched. Mine's
half
like
the
double
show
the
he's
price.
been talking to his buddy about getting a mower. So I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, this guy can talk the ears off of corn.
Hey, you said you wanted me to talk.
And he wasn't even talking about nothing. No, we didn't. I said you wanted you to show some snakes. I didn't say nothing about talking about mowers. Mowers and Hondas and shit.
Hey, Hondas are badass. I got my car. I have my car, and it's got 270.
I don't have his link right now.
273,000 miles on it.
No, I don't.
Oh, slacking. Fucking slacking.
Look at that sexy blade clown. She was the design of my.
Why don't you send that to me? You ain't doing nothing with it.
I am.
Yeah, send it to me. You ain't doing nothing with it. Oh, Heaven's got the video right there. There's your link.
Damn, she beat me to it. I was about ready to drop it on her.
What link is that?
Thank you, Heather. That's for yours.
Yours.
Oh man. Ah, they asked for it, but they're never gonna. They're not even gonna go in there.
You owe her $20 now for that.
Better yet, if you're listening in this one and I do another video, you're gonna have to watch it to the very end and figure out what's gonna happen. But
no, I don't watch your video.
You always said that. You always said that in all your videos.
No, because some people don't watch it all the way, and I can tell.
You don't watch
really?
Not because it says it like it tells me, because it doesn't.
You see how he avoids
but
the
it's
question?
because I drop hints. You guys have watched my videos all the way.
90% of the people that watch your videos aren't subbed to you.
It's because I'm not good enough.
No, that's just a fact, because
even then, I mean, if you like, okay, so you now you have over 100 subscribers. When you make a video, aren't you making it to try to get out to more than 100 people?
I don't know. I just make them so that way people, when they buy snakes from me, they know who they're getting it from. It's not like I'm trying to make a career out of YouTube, but it's just to put my credibility out there.
Oh, so you make YouTube videos to try to make yourself look more real.
And to show them that it's real if they buy something, and it's like, hey, look, this is what I made. If you buy a snake from me and you're questioning, you can look at my YouTube video and you can see the pairings actually hooked up. That's what it's kind of what I came about making the YouTube video, because I don't want, because for me,
it's like a second ID.
What's up,
yeah,
bro?
it's like a second, third ID, whatever you want to put it, because it's Facebook, Instagram, and now you got YouTube. Now this guy's got to be serious.
You and Moreno are going to start your own show. Good luck with that. Patent pending.
I don't know what, but why not?
Show. Give it a shot.
You never know. Maybe I can retire and quit and tell my boss I hate him so much.
No, see, you guys will run into the same thing as most people run into. It's consistency. You'll do 2 shows thinking you're the shit, and then you won't do one for a month, and then you'll try to do another one, and then you'll miss another 2 months, and then that doesn't count.
That kind of sounds like me.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it's. I guess
that's right. That's what YouTube.
We got people in the community that do live streams all the time, but we say that nothing consistent. Jason, consistency. Us, consistent.
Well,
Dylan, consistent. KY, love him to death. Not so consistent.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now.
TNT ain't so consistent neither. But it's
hard.
Thing. You gotta.
It's hard.
A lot of people don't have the time to actually dedicate.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna be able to do it, and it'll be easy. And it's like, man, it's just like if you do that, it's like you're literally not gonna have time for yourself.
That's something I'd like to see.
And if you're the type of person that needs time to themselves to like unwind and kind of just get away from all the drama at work or whatever, like when you make videos, it's a little bit stressful because you don't know what you're doing or what you're going to be talking about, or even if you do know what you're going to go and talk about, you just kind of like
hold on. Why would you be doing a video if you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about? That's your first problem right there.
Well, that's because
you
run
out of
video
and you don't know what you're talking about. Why are you making a video?
Because you run out of things of making one. Like for me, it's just like I'm not gonna show them like, oh, this is how I clean my snakes. Like you have that, but you're chatting. You're chatting with live. Like that's your thing. Like I just don't have like I don't have like every Thursday or so at this time.
Well, that's why I said.
I'm going to do my cleaning.
Most people can't dedicate the time. Well, and that was why I said it. But like Patent Pending Python says, put the iron in out of business. It's like, yeah, you and I are not. Give it a shot.
Yeah, and you know what? Justin is good at that.
The whole thing is Patent Pending Python is not consistent enough neither. You were consistent enough to take out this show.
No, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Like,
no, I'm just reading the chat. No, I'm not just talking to you because Patent Pending Python's talking too.
I'm not going to do a like.
And it's hard for Rob because he's on a swing shift, so makes it hard for him to do it every day, for him because of his job, But yeah, I mean, if Patent Pending wants to try to put us out, want to put a little wager on it.
Yeah,
I'll put the money down and you put a cane corso, and then if you lose, I get a cane corso. If you win, I'll pay for the dog. You keep the dog.
Damn.
Who are we talking to?
Well, can we squeeze a snake into this deal?
There's a snake in there too.
I'll just take one later on. He makes a lot of cool clowns.
He knows he knows how to get your feathers around.
Oh,
I'm not upset at all. Not even close.
He says that.
Actually, that would be
really
fun.
Does.
Yeah, it's not upsetting at all.
We're just here to build one united community, and we want everybody to get along. That's all it is. We want everybody to succeed. In reality, I'd like to see everybody here hit 1,000 subscribers and get monetized, man. I think that'd be awesome.
That's what we're here for. But
really, honestly,
consistency. That's the key.
The hours are the hardest part you're going to get to because 4,000 hours in 12 months is hard, dude. Or one giant rockstar video that you can get.
After you get the 4,000 hours and you start going and you get going, it's like it's not that hard.
Right.
If you think about it, I mean, it's really not.
It ain't. It's just whenever you take a break, all that work you lose it. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You lucky.
Should have clowns in 90 days. Nice.
Because you were making videos, Moreno, and then you were doing it, every week, and then you took that break, so all that work you did, now you got to start over. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you got to try to make up time.
Right.
Well, yeah. When that whole thing hit, and I had to get a second job, I was getting home around 8 o'clock, 8:30, and by 8:30, there's no light outside. So if I had to go and do rats, like I had to do it in the middle of the night, or I would literally come home dead tired. Like no joke. I'm just literally sit down and I will pass out where I sit down. So I couldn't sit down. I had to go and take a shower and then just go lay down. But it's hard. Like when you're struggling for a bit. Like I don't like to talk about much about like the struggling parts because like I don't like to bring myself down. But sometimes
none of this hasn't been easy for a lot of people, so it's
of course
nothing that you're not alone, man. I mean,
we've all been down that road, dude.
I don't want to scare anybody that's going to be coming into this this type of field of being a breeder and so on, and get scared and be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'm not gonna like throw like all my bad stuff. Like once I hit my good spot, and I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about like my ups and downs, and like say, hey, it was tough. But you got to tough it out and work hard and just don't quit your job and just keep on doing your thing.
Oh yeah, it's
Reptile.
I think that's the worst thing in this whole hobby is I see people come in here and they drop a lot of money on a lot of snakes. They think there's going to be right into
It's
it.
gonna be
They're going to make
easy.
it a business.
Yeah,
It's a
just gonna
business, and
happen
they don't
right away.
realize
It's like
it's you should come into it as a hobby. And if you're lucky enough to be able to quit your job and make a business, then you're one of the lucky ones, because that's the way you should look at it, I think. Because I see too many people drop a bunch of money,
that's why,
and a year later they're selling everything off. You know,
like it could be easy. It can literally be easy if you have 3 snakes, maybe, and a male. Let's say 3 females and a male. It can be easy because it doesn't take a lot of time to clean and feed 4 snakes. But when you start talking about 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus, 100,
yeah, but you also you got to realize
then it starts to feel like you got a full-time job. And
then
if you
lose their rats and lose their
fast in,
collection.
fast out, for sure.
You could, you can have something happen with your rats, and then what? You know, what kind of kids they going to do on you? You know.
Yeah, and then when you start doing rats, that's like literally another part-time job, because like literally, you would either have to be there every day checking on them, or every other day, or if you set it up real good, you can do every other 3 days. Like for me, I got a camera. If I see some type of problem in there, my temperature going up, I'll go in there and check it out. But those are things that I worked up to get so it can make it easy on me. But it gets difficult when you don't have none of that stuff. You know, you wake up first thing in the morning, you got to turn off the heater so that when later in the afternoon the AC can kick on and it's not going to get too hot. And in the middle at night, take that AC out, put the heater on. Like it gets to be a lot. Like when I first started doing rats too, I was in and out every day to my shed. Every other day filling water bottles. And it got to the point where it's like, man, I got tired. Like I was like, man, do I really want to do it? But then like a week later, I'm like, man, I see it moving up good. Like I'm doing good. And then, you know, like something bad happens. Now you got to just make sure that it doesn't bring you down. Like you're going to be upset if something bad happens, but you just got to keep your mind. You got to keep focused on where you want to be. Because if you're just going to look at it like, oh, I just had a downfall, and it's a bad downfall, you're just going to put yourself down and just move away from everything.
Look at, you know, Brad's beautiful balls. You know, last year. You know, I mean, he had a rat shed. He was producing lots of rats, feeding his collection, selling rats. It was making money, and he was at work, and something happened. He lost like 95% of his rats, or if not more. Hey, dude, he had over 100 snakes. He says, I cannot feed my snakes. I can't afford to. He had to sell them, and it's just that fast. One tragedy can ruin, you know, because if you're supplying your own rats, that's a big amount of money you're saving. And if something happens, that's a tragedy, man. That's a tragedy to some people, you know.
Well, that's why my
2 or 3 people last year.
Yeah, that's why my rack is only halfway full, because when I'm done having, you know, once I have eggs and I pick the ones I want, it's gonna start slowly filling up. But I'm not gonna go past what I have to where, like, how I see it is, I make a certain amount of money, and if something bad happens and I run out of rats and I don't have rats, I want to be able to make sure that I can pull money out of wherever I need to feed what I have without having to sell anything, and slowly build back up my rats. That's the only way I would be able to. That's the only reason why I have so little. It's just what I want to work with, and that's it. Because if something, like I said, something bad happens, I want to make sure that I'm able to take them to the vet, or I'm able to feed them. If I have to go through another breeder for rats, I'll be able to go ahead and feed them. Even if, like, at one point, if I'll have to struggle a little bit and feed them every other week, but I'm going to make sure that they at least keep their weight on.
That's just being a responsible keeper, though, to do that. You know your limit, and you know what you got. You know?
Thank you, Mary.
And, you know, and like Miguel, too, he dropped a lot of money. He made his name, but, man, he had money to do that because he's had many businesses before that, you know.
He had the money to invest.
He has that kind of money to drop, you know. And but, I mean, he still had to go through – he's making money now, but, I mean, you know, He learned a lot through them 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he learned from all these big breeders that he used to record and everything. And then on top of that, some of the things that he's producing, you can literally turn around, sell one of those, and you can feed at least for a good time. You know? Because if you see some of the stuff that he has, and you look at Morph Market, you're looking at like 10 grand. Shoot.
Oh yeah, he sold
10
snakes
grand.
to Ozzy, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sell that one, and you got food for the whole year.
But, I mean,
so it's where you put your money at to invest.
It's the same thing. Is this hobby? You know, when people are like, man, you know, you invest in a new Morph, you drop 10 grand on a snake. You know, they're gonna tell you you got to spend money to make money. And that's exactly what you have to do if you want to be up in there, you know what I mean?
And when you spend the money, you got to be patient for it to come back.
Well, yeah, for sure. But
a lot of people don't have patience. I don't have patience, but when I came in,
you don't have to be like that either. You don't have to be like them guys that go drop all that kind of money on snakes. Produce what you want to produce. Follow your own stuff. Don't try to follow everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why. And like for me, like the snakes that I have here is pretty much what I like to work with and what I started off with. And like, yeah, later down the road, I would like to add more genes that I like, but at that moment, I'm not gonna over exceed myself. Like, I don't want to overdo it. And at one point, like I said, something bad happens. I can't feed all of them. I want to make sure I'm able to feed everybody. So until I'm done with what I have here.
That's an amazing plan.
And once
a lot of people don't think ahead like that. A lot of people don't, man.
Yeah, well, once I'm done with what I have here, and I'm ready to move away from these genes, then I'll be able to sell some full size females ready to breed, which are much easier to move than the young ones. Everybody, when they first start off, people that are barely coming into the trade, they're like, I want ready to go breeder females. Like anybody's got any, and they always ask for them. So you're gonna be able to sell them quick. And if I have something good already and brewing up and they're growing, then I'm gonna use them and not the mom and let those go by and make space for the new ones. And that's what I want to do. Is I don't want to overdo myself with snakes that I don't have plans with anymore. Well, that I already got. Yeah, like if I already made what I wanted to make, then that's it. That's final. That's all I'm going to be doing.
Esther.
And I'm moving on to the next thing.
She was on her way to Illinois to take care of some court dealings. Kurt Woods talked to her. So yeah, she's all right.
Yep. So you say you're gonna breed boas,
huh? Maybe. I don't know. I gotta do some more. I gotta do some more research.
You put them together and they have sex.
Oh, maybe.
They don't have eggs either. No
that's
eggs.
Amazing.
Nope, just spit out babies.
I might have to look into that. Man, but I'm looking at this right now, and my phone's at 1%. I have it in the charger. It's not doing its job, so I'm hoping it doesn't die. If I fall out, you know why.
I did too. That's what I thought I did too, but I can't find her either, so I don't know. Or maybe I didn't. So
yeah, so yeah, no, that's the thing. What I've been saying, it's just like to people that
commented on a video 2 days ago.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it was on the one of the videos I had out there.
Yeah. She always tells me hi through everybody else's comments.
Yep.
Or through my comments on everybody else's videos.
Bubbles will make you money and break your heart.
I don't know. I don't know why break the heart. Educate me.
He's an educator, so get ready to listen. Or he may just tell you to piss off and kick rocks, and he might not answer. You never know.
I can do that both at the same time.
Until Bugger Heath, they changed his name.
Welcome.
He said his daughter said that was his new name, so he had to change it. They can just flip over and die on you during pregnancy. Wow.
Well, I wonder
Yeah, that would suck.
Wow. That would be heartbreaking. Jesus, man. I didn't think it was going to quite be like that. But yeah, that's nuts.
No, you asked. You wanted him to educate. There you go.
I know. Yeah, I told him to educate.
There you go.
Him up, yeah.
So you want to breed boas, huh?
I don't know.
So then,
That's scary.
So are you kind of saying, I mean, would it be safe to say kind of then if you are going to breed boas, then just kind of do it more for the business side than just the pet side? Because if you're just like a pet hobbyist, you want to avoid that happening. So it's like, it's better not to get attached to your boas or what when you're.
That's why I said, I was like, I bought my boa just to be my food disposal.
Overdeveloped babies. Holy shit. Underdeveloped babies. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, you got a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. Ball pythons are easier because when they're ready to lay it, they're not.
So everybody easier.
So no wonder it's not just a. Did I say? There's a little more to it.
A little bit more complicated than the basics of you knowing.
But it starts there. That's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely starts there.
I have my first litter hopefully in 2 weeks. Congrats, right on.
Yeah,
fingers crossed for you.
Hopefully everything goes good.
Atomic, welcome to the live stream. 19 people in, 36 thumbs up. We appreciate that. You about to die? So do you have the other end plugged in?
What's that?
Do you have the other end plugged in?
Me? No.
Yeah. No, your phone cord is the other end plugged in.
Yeah, no, it's plugged in. Trust me.
Well, no, the other night the damn cat ripped out my cord, and I tried to put it in. I was, it's not working no more. So I went and got another one. Turns out the other end got ripped out too. So I was like, damn it!
I'm literally looking at it. My phone says it's charging, but it's draining more battery than charging. But so I dimmed.
Turn your screen resolution down.
I did. Oh, I literally
turned all the notifications you got coming in.
So okay, so I saw possible super hypo, possible head albino, jungle glow.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen her.
They are amazing. Very.
That's the one I got.
Differently than a bull python. Yeah, they are. I bet they are elegant too. It's crazy. Oh, nice! Look at that thing. Yeah, if it bites you, we'll get more views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They bite out of the blue. They just bite when they want to.
She does like to bite, so especially if I pet her too much, she gets a little pissy.
It's good for views.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Jungle albino hypo.
Okay, so since you're breeding boas, at what age and how many grams do you usually breed them at? Just curious. Maybe he'll be able to reply.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the boa breeding and shit, or how big they got to be, or any of that crap.
Yeah, it's a little hard. I'm not that great.
I do know the female that I got rid of was big enough and old enough to breed.
Yeah.
Because she was almost.
Well, I'm sure they got their times and weights or whatever. It might just be a certain, like age. Because in the wild they just kind of do their thing.
Yeah, I mean exactly.
3 years old, 7 years.
Holy moly! Yeah, I got a long way.
My male was only 800 grams in 18 months. That's The male's always smaller.
Yeah. I'm in no rush. So this would be her first year with me. I'm pretty sure she might be like 2 years old, but she's not 7,500 grams. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, but if she's younger, you just wait, you know. My male is 800 grams, 18 months.
Yeah, she's over 24 pounds now.
Golly.
My dream parent is a moon glow with a sun glow.
I'll be dope. You just take it to the pet store and just have it around.
All right, Heather, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
She is over 2,400 pounds. I'm out. Take care, Heather. Have a good night.
Don't be running down to that dispensary now.
Hey, do what you got to do. Man, I can't believe both them states are thinking about it. I figured those would be the last two.
Oh, no, New York passed it. No, it was said that Texas was going to have medical on the bill this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I always said that I would like to just turn in what I get for my doctor and just go herb, but my job's like, well, it doesn't matter if they legalize it, but if your job says no to it, you're pretty much fucked.
No, that's not true.
So, but the only way the only way they can get rid another way they can get around that is if they pull it out of the drug screening. So instead of looking for they would have to take the THC out of the drug screening. And if they do that, when they request a drug test for you, you can be smoking, but it's not going to show up in the drug screening.
See, Oklahoma, it depends on what job you have.
Yeah, for me, it's like oil fill, and they're like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. And I'm pretty sure any government job or any high-paying jobs.
Hey, do we got anything Friday?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I know I had a spree of Fridays in a row there, but I'm done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Or it's just an open show is what I mean, yeah.
Pat Penning could come on Friday.
Fuck, yeah. If he's a guest and he actually comes on, and not just for 10 minutes, and then he can get his logo up there and leave me alone.
Yeah, but if every state passes it, it'll be federally legal then.
Well, it's got to. Eventually, it's got to be federally legal because they can't just keep it federally legal if there's that many states. Well, I guess they can. There's stupider shit has happened, but I mean, it seems dumb.
Well, they were doing that they were trying to pass that.
Federal law does trump, but I mean, if you got 40 states out of the 50 that it's legal, eventually they're going to have to let it go.
Well, they tried to put that through the House of Representatives on a bill to make it legal. They've been thinking about just making it completely legal.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. What
7 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Same show, yeah. We usually do. You don't have to do the whole 3 hours, but you got to do some of it, most of it.
Probably be 8 o'clock your time, right?
At least 2 hours. You got to do it at least for your thumbnail to be on the slide.
You got 2 hours.
Oh, sweet. Well, I made it.
Well, you can show the dogs. You can show you can show some snakes. You can show anything. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
And I already got your thumbnail on file, so we just slide you right into the show. He said, "Nah."
So are you guys expecting any?
Okay, it'll be 7 o'clock then your time. So.
Ridiculous at the same time.
You can have weed and a gun in your vehicle at the same time. It will be legitimately legal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's all in its movement. I mean, nobody thought we'd ever be here. I remember we used to joke about that shit. We as kids, you watch, they're gonna be marijuana cigarettes and packed just like cigarettes one day.
Hell, look at Oregon, dude.
Now it's just like it. It's crazy. You go to the store.
Hell, Oregon, you can have a gram of fucking heroin or meth or anything on you. It's just a ticket.
Hell yeah, let's fucking shoot up. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, it's $100 fine. Anything under a gram or something like that. It's just $100 fine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no jail time, no nothing.
Nothing. What are you doing over there? Flipping your camera all sideways.
He did that earlier, too. He's all sideways, looking all crazy. He's about to die, I thought. Moto Danger puts out the deadly Mojave rattlesnake. I don't know what the rest of the title is. I can only see so much. Jason's got his beardy. He premiered it, but most of us are over here.
Right.
Oregon truly doesn't give a shit about their people. They don't. I mean, It's a weird place, man. Don't. It's like.
But yet, you better not get caught with the turtle transporting it to education show because they want to get you for that. That was one of them laws they were trying to pass that you couldn't, people couldn't transfer animals for education shows and stuff. But yeah.
Oh, he's out. All right, on the phone. See you guys around. He's gonna bounce. See y'all around.
That's all right. We ain't got but about a half hour left anyway, so.
Yeah. Kick rocks. No. Thanks for coming on the show again.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but it's weird how different states do.
He probably gave you that thumbs up just now. Don't be like that, Moreno. Don't be like that. Nice. A bunch of junkies left California. It's nice. A bunch of junkies left California for Oregon. That's funny. That is fucking Jesus. I heard talk they were going to try to do that same shit here.
And I heard a bunch of people in California left for Texas too, didn't they? In Florida.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if people are going to do drugs, but you can't just be all like, I don't know.
Yeah, Who's
talking math? You're all good.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nancy Pelosi is the first one. It is what it is. They do what they want. That's a sad thing.
It's a lot of goddamn crickets. Don't be making all goddamn noise. Goddamn crickets.
What are you talking about?
I'm bitching at the crickets making fucking noise. Little bastards. You can't kill them. They're 12 cents a piece. It ain't funny.
12 cents a piece.
They are.
Oh, damn. Do they count them too? Make sure you get exactly enough?
And they fucking sit there and they count them. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
Oh. Shit,
the one store,
they just scoop them in and just...
The mom and pop store, they have one of them just kind of one of them counts them and one of them weighs them, and at the box store ones they just sit there and count them. They put them in that weird little tube looking thing with a funnel, kind of shake them out in there and count them as they're putting them in the bag.
No.
Chirp. Yeah, it's fucking goddamn crickets. It sucks though. You go buy like 100 crickets and then bang, the next day like 3/4 of them are dead. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like you pissed away $15 down drain.
Yeah, you can't. Dead one in there kills
them. I don't put any lids on them. I just use containers that they can't jump out of, and I don't put any lids on them.
Make sure they got something to drink or whatever.
Oh yeah. I give them their little cubes of shit, doohickey, or little drink.
Yeah. Put food in there for them too.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep the crickets alive. Shit. Keep them fat.
What the fuck they weigh them? Yep. That's funny.
And it's done too because it's like they're always different sizes, and it's like, what the fuck? How does that? And it's like, and it's funny too because I hate the way they do it, which is they're just doing what they're supposed to do. You go in there and say, can I get 100 large, and you get them. They look like smalls one day. One day they look like smalls. One day they may be mediums, but they charge you for large if you ask for large. But you could ask for small. They'd have been the same fucking. I know, but it's just a big pain in the ass. It's just stupid. Same thing with their rats. It's like I get a medium rat. They give you a little tiny one. It's like, no, that ain't a fucking meat. You know, it's like charge you the same price. Like, what? I don't go in there. I try not to anyway.
Yeah, I'd be like, you need to like, I'd pull up that rat chart on your phone. Weigh that son of a bitch right now. You don't weigh that.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man.
That son of a bitch just a fuzzy or weed. He ain't no goddamn medium.
It's a wiener.
He's a wiener.
It's a small wiener. That's a small wiener, and I ain't even joking. It's like, I got a lady that'll tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy. What they probably charging $5 for that son of a bitch too, huh?
No, it's crazy.
About that. Yeah.
And one time I went there, they used to have like a line on the cup too, and then it's like, well, it depends on what size they are. It's like you never have the same size, so what does it matter of that line in that fucking cup? It's like, I don't know. It's like,
no worries, Derek.
If I ask for 100, and the cup looks like there's a bunch of them in there, like I can't count them, then I'm good. You know.
If you took the time out at work to say hi, you're good.
Hell yeah! What's going on, Derek?
Working 3 units by himself.
He's got videos popping out all crazy all over the place, holding shit, feeding shit. Ball python list says, I'm back.
Yeah, I need to.
And he's going live right after we are, so I think he's going live at 8.
Ball python love?
Yeah, I seen a notification. If he's still going live, I'm assuming. I don't know. I mean,
that shit, if he is, it should be popping up any minute, saying in 30 minutes he'll be going live. So.
Yeah, I thought I seen a notification saying he was going at 8. Ball python love. Can we get a verification of 8 o'clock? Can we get a verification of 8 o'clock, please? Verification 8 o'clock.
Just found out Tractor Supply has chicks. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep, I see it. It is set for.
I checked ours the last time I was there, and they had one kind of duck. They didn't have any chicks yet, so I was looking around for them little tiny ones. We'll feed some to Aragon.
Button quail.
Yeah.
Yep, it's that time of year. They'll have all that shit. Ducks, turkeys.
Yeah, see if he'll suck down a couple of those. I swear, I bet that goddamn the snake we call Cappy, the little normal, that thing will eat one. That thing will eat anything. Mice, African soft furs, normal rats. It does not care. It'd eat me if I gave it half a chance. It'll swing at me twice just giving it food. That thing, he cracks me up sometimes, man. It's like, once you get him, he's fine. But when you open up his cage, he's like, he cracks me up.
Well,
he's a firecracker.
I can't be off for 2 hours. Sorry.
Who?
That's what Pat and Benny said.
Oh, well, it's a show. You got to be on the show. Yeah, I just got the notification. Yes, I am, he said. Just Big Country's got a premiere.
I'm back.
Wolf at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I just got the notification saying you're going in half an hour.
It says 10 o'clock my time.
Hey, whatever. Why you always? Who cares what time? It said half an hour.
I think that's the actual thing he put out there. So.
Mm-hmm.
Big Country slots premiering now.
Yeah. Is it right now?
Yep.
I didn't see the whole thing for him. It just says premiere. 14 in the live stream.
37 thumbs up, 1 down. Hell yeah.
That one was Moreno because he got booted out.
Yeah. No, I don't, Esther.
He gave you the thumbs down before you left.
That's fine. It's been there for a while.
I don't think I do neither. on the IG.
Yeah, I don't have the IG one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Cause no, usually the only ones I'd have is if they fully envenomated. That picture's badass. Is if they win something and I get their address, that kind of thing.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't even know if she has an Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know neither.
To be honest with you.
If Moto's in here, he would know. Or Kurtwood would know if Kurtwood was in here.
I think it's just an email. I'm not sure though.
Catch you guys later. Gonna some pills. Right on. Thanks for coming in, man.
See you, Chino.
DMJ Reptile.
I like his logos. I like that red, white, and blue, or the
yeah,
like Patriot one or whatever it is.
Yep.
I like that one too.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 or 5 different colors and styles of that thing.
Yeah, Jerome's got what, 3 or 4 different colors too on his.
Yeah. Those are fancy.
I mean, it makes sense.
Man,
though,
I thought about getting me one of them Amazon little shirt deals for silk screening.
You can make one.
You can get expensive ones, but you can get the little turntable with 4 colors and 2 platforms for a couple $100. I found one that was like $280 and it had 4 colors that you could have ready, but 4 colors, 2 platforms, and like 4 frames and some other shit or something for like $280 or something. It'd be cool to print my own.
Yeah. You can make the screens pretty easy.
I guess, yeah, I seen that process. It didn't look like it was that bad of a process. And I think it'd be even easier for me because I can cut everything out in vinyl and put it on that crazy paper that you lay down on the screen to burn it in and all that weird
shit.
Yeah,
they spray that acid or whatever they spray on there to burn that shit in there. Then
yeah,
they wash them off real good and they run water over and shit.
Well, yeah, but only the parts that are burned from where you put the logo or whatever is where it comes off or whatever. It's weird.
Yeah, I watched the deal on it.
So I think a lot of that too is how clean do you get that shit out? You know, how evenly you get that shit when you make it on the screen, because you can buy that little trowel that'll actually trowel it on there for you, and then you wipe the backside. I bet if you get sloppy with that procedure is when you press it is when it gets funky. So I bet getting the screen right is going to be the hardest part, and getting it lined up, they say. But all that takes practice. But for like $300 and to get into silk screening your own shirts, that'd be badass. Because I can make ours really easy, 1 color. All I'd have to do is make 1 stencil. I could silk screen our own goddamn shirts. It'd be badass. For like $300. But I'm not sure. It's just something else to learn and get into and waste more money on. But we'll see. And they're way more durable than vinyl shirts.
Oh, for sure. Silk screening.
Mhm.
I mean, but what's all the product cost though? You know, I mean, that's the thing. You know, what's that? I don't know what that would even cost you. You know, like the color or.
It's like, well, you can get like a quart. You can get quarts of color on. Well, I'm sure you can get it cheaper too. The more bulk you buy, like on Amazon, but you can get like quart ones that like Hobby Lobby for like $10 a color. And you always keep 1 color per deal, so you could scrape that shit right back off and put it back in the container. Right. You're not mixing any colors.
I've seen a few of them for sale here, like on Marketplace and stuff.
Have you been playing Slotomania? But I think it would be fun because then we could give away shirts all the time. We could make cool shirts, like, you could change it a lot more, or not easier, but it would just be fun. You make a new stencil, like, you know, participated in the Iron Animal Show giveaway or something, and just, yeah, change more customizable shirts and just, you know, silk screen them shit right then and there. It'd be fun.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen a few for sale, like on Marketplace, and I don't know if I see or Craigslist, but some of them were like eight table big motherfuckers, you know. I mean,
well, yeah, there's huge ones that you can buy a bigger table, but when you buy a bigger table, then you buy a big dryer. The big dryers cost, you know, $300, $400, $500 on themselves. You can sit there with an air gun and just dry the shit yourself, you know. I'm not trying to make thousands of shirts. I just want to make, you know,
I seen a guy
minimum amount of
like
shirts,
100 or 150 shirts. And all he did was hang them up.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, but the only thing is, well, yeah, and the fine, like if I had one color, it'd be bad. It'd be no problem at all, because then you just silk screen the shirt and hang it up somewhere. But if you're going to do multiple colors, you need to dry the shirt in between colors without moving it, so then everything stays lined up. That's why they have those big dryers that they go over and shit. But you can just take a heat gun and dry it really quick. And if you got 4 different colors in 2 stations, at least then you'd have double the production. They say when you're new, just get 1 station so you're not overwhelmed. It's like, no, because as soon as you figure out how to line it up and do one, you're going to want to do more, you know? So it's like, but to get in for about 300, let's say $350 by the time you bought some colors and, you know, figure out how to do the stencils and shit, and to be able to make some t-shirts afterwards, that's not too bad. My plotter was $400, you know, to be able to cut the vinyl, you know? So it's all about the same investment to be able to make shirts.
Put it in the garage?
Well, no, I just put it down here. I'm sure if I was using it, yeah, if I was going to make shirts.
I didn't know how big it is. I mean,
what I would do is I would buy one of those plastic 6-foot tables and just bolt it or put holes in the table to where I could just set up the table, bolt it to it, you know, like right in the middle of the room, like kind of where Trish does her quilts or whatever. If I was going to do a t-shirt day, I'd try to work with her around her quilting because that's her spot. But, or even in here, you know, I'd move my chair or something. I could put it in here, just set up the table real quick and just spend the day doing shirts, you know. And even, you know, and on for here for giveaway shit like that, I'd do 10 one day or something. It'd be no problem. And ours, it'd be really easy with just one color. It'd be multiple colors is where the drawing time gets in. But even then, that's all messing with it and having fun, you know. It's like, because if I was going to like put like something like this and then put like a YouTube symbol up here, I could let the shirt dry and then it'd be really easy to center the YouTube. But if I was going to do like my shirt where I had to like do it all in white and then overlap like certain places with different color, then it would be really critical on the lineup. And you wouldn't want to take it on and off the slidey pedestal thing. You know, you'd want to leave it on there as long as possible to where everything would line up a lot easier each time. They go smoother. And all this was from 2 YouTube videos I watched today. I like learned the whole procedure. It's like, it's not.
Oh yeah, I've watched a few of them.
I just watched a couple of videos. It's like, shit, I can do that, man. It's no big deal because I do shirts already. It's just a different style of making.
I've looked at some of them like, well, that'll look hard. And I'm thinking, well, you know, then I'm looking at all that shit. I'm thinking,
well, it's what started me because Trish always looks through all the little trinket shit, and right there in the little trinket aisle at the Hobby Lobby, they had this little self-screen. You know, make your own t-shirt kind of silk screen home thing. Not like a table, just the frame and how to make like a single kind of a deal. And then I was like, well, if I was going to do that, well, how much is one of those little turntables? So then I'm on Amazon and then.
Well, yeah, but you know, it'd be cool. What it'd be cool is to get one of them and just try it out and see how that turns out. Yeah. And if you're good at it, then move on up, you know.
Well, that's the thing. Even with like my vinyl cutter, you know, I spent $400 on the vinyl cutter, and then it was like I made stickers all the time, and then it was like, well, shit, now I can buy a $150 Amazon press and make t-shirts, you know. And I actually bought the press that come with like the cup holder and all the other, or the cup maker and the plate maker and all the little attachments. But I've never used any of the attachments. I just press shirts. But you know, I mean, you make a few shirts, it's not that big a deal after that. It's, you know, with the plotter and the cutter, and I don't know, just be another way, another means to make shirts.
Your heat press, is it on a timer and pop open and everything on its
own? No, it doesn't pop open on its own, no, but it's got a timer on it and all that. You just put it to heat, you slap, it's a clamshell, you slap it down, it's a, you know, 15 seconds, beep, it goes off, you pop it up, peel the shit off, and then usually I heat it again to make sure it's all good and sealed and heated down, but yeah.
I've seen them ones of people that they were doing it and it
opens
up on their own shit. I mean, they're expensive. You spend some big money on some of that shit.
Well, that's what I said, and that's where my videos were. It's like you can, you know, spend a couple $100 on Amazon and make your own shirts cheap, you know.
Right.
But you know, so about $300, $350, we could be making silk screen T-shirts.
Wonder how heavy that is.
It's pretty heavy. It's a big box. It's a big metal deal. It's not extreme. Some of the big ones, man, will take up this whole room. Like, you know, they'll have 6 colors.
What I'm saying is, I wonder if it would be too much for them plastic tables.
Well, no, I don't think it'd be too much for that. For the ones that I was looking at, the couple $100 one that I seen today that had the frames and that kind of thing with it, it didn't look too big for one of those plastic tables. I mean, because even then, I mean,
like maybe a small wooden table or even one of them round
ones.
Well,
even then, yeah, just something to be able to bolt it to. I would want to have something
nice to have
a
round one where you
bolt
can
it
rotate
on and off. Yeah. Well, no, the whole machine rotates.
Yeah, I was wondering.
The shirt thing rotates and the colors rotate. Yeah, it's one of the huge. It's not huge. It's a smaller size, but it's one of the actual. You know, that hold the 4 different color panels to where you go down and you squeegee it, lift it up, move to the next color, but you got to dry it in between. They don't show all that usually on most of those videos. But yeah, you got to dry that color, go on to the next one, and
right.
So, but it'll be fun. But like to do like the single color shirts, all that, or like 2 colors, or it'll be fun to like work up to being able to do a bunch of multiple colors and different designs and
I'm watching snake porn.
So on Friday's show, we need to make $350 so I can buy a shirt maker so we can make the public shirts. That ain't gonna happen. I need Hardwick to come on. That guy, he hustles for Harley Davidson. No, it didn't even work for him to hustle for a Harley Davidson. So you got him actually banging up right now. Retics cause cancer. I told you that. They're bad for you. Make you sick and stuff.
SMD, what's going on?
For the devil.
But I mean, have you even looked at like any of the marketplace or anything? See if anybody's got any ones around there?
I did when I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I found a bunch of them there. They're the exact same price as getting it from Amazon.
Oh, were they?
So pretty much, yeah. So I just and when I went on Amazon, I bought a cool because the kit that I actually looked at was the same thing I found on Marketplace. They wanted $169 or something for about the same thing, but I found one that was 2 shirts, 2 shirt stations, 4 colors with aluminum frames. And then they give you that mesh netting that comes with it to make the frames. Yeah. The actual frames are aluminum instead of metal, and for like $268 on Amazon. So
I didn't know.
Usually, if I see it on Marketplace, I can get it on Amazon. If I can get some on Amazon, close as I can get it on Marketplace, I'd assume get it on Amazon anyway. It's usually safer.
Well, the only thing I was saying, if maybe you found something local, you might get a lot of colors and they might have
I didn't find any. I didn't find any that were used. And usually if you do, they're the big ones. They're not like the
the one I found was like
kind of versions. Yeah, they're all the big massive ones for like $1,000. They're like $1,000 kit.
A company went out of business and started to sell it.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, if I see something like that actually had everything, then it'd be a lot easier.
Right. For sure.
Instead of Pornhub, Retic porn.
Retic Hub. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just watched that too.
Shit, I
Jesse causes cancer. Don't listen to him. You'll get ear cancer.
That's no shit. Probably. Retics are bad for you. They're the devil.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They're not.
No more than any other.
Yeah, that's for sure. They're just the only difference. They're just a little bigger than ball pythons.
A little bigger.
Have
they're
more.
They're more than a little bigger.
Yeah, they're not a pet rock. Them things like to get out and move around a little bit.
Well, see, that's the thing. Mine don't do that neither. I see people that grab their snakes and they all kind of stay close. As soon as I grab my snakes, they start moving. They always do that.
Well,
they want to start looking around, moving around. They never stay still.
Mine move when you want to take a picture of them.
Oh well, yeah.
You know, you get them there and they're all fine, and as soon as you pull the camera out, they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you son of a bitch, you know.
Yeah, I quit trying to take pictures of mine a long time ago. When I first got them, when they were all scared and skittish, yeah, they would, you know, hide in their little balls and shit. But like Cappy, I could probably take pictures of him just because he's going to be ready to bite me. You know, I mean, that little sucker, he's ready just to tear a fella up. But other than that, the other ones won't stay still for nothing.
North Serpents. What ball play more should everyone have in their collection? For Bo's Molly powerhouse, they can make a lot of difference. Like just one single gene, I think you should have. I mean, if you want something that'll mix well with everything, leopard. Leopard. It goes good with everything.
Well, it's hard to say what gene should you have because it all depends on what projects you know. I mean, yeah, there's no one that you should have over any other one. I don't think it all depends on what projects you want to do.
Right.
I mean, as far as like regular genes, like recessives and shit are all, you know, and even then you can work with one, but maybe not the other. But you don't need this one to, you know, you should get what you're working with, really.
I mean, there's a lot of single genes that can do a lot of stuff, but I mean,
hell yeah, tons of shit.
But I like leopard.
Not like leopard.
Cloud pine. Well, yeah, if you want to go recessive, I mean, but even
then, there's really not more of one than the other. It all depends which one you like more than the other. Even though white snakes probably sell a little bit more than just the darker, but clowns usually do pretty good anyway.
Well, I don't know. Depends. Well, yeah. I mean, depends what kind of clown you got, and depends what kind of pied you got. You know.
Yeah.
I mean.
But usually anything with some white in it does pretty good, no matter what.
Clowns hold their price, dude. You know.
They do. I mean, they do. That's why.
That's one thing. You know. That's why. You know. There's a lot of genes out there that you know. That's dropped down, you know, in price, you know. Yes, sir. Both minds are low.
Thanks for being here. He's gonna probably go head off to get ready for his now.
Yep.
Localities, no. Well, I don't know. Is that Volt one a different locality or anything?
Yeah, it's big too. See, cold-blooded. Hard to get to. I'd like to have one. Just to have one. They're huge.
What?
A Bolta.
Yeah, but is it like a different locality or is it just a different species altogether? Or
no, it's a different locality.
Is it? Are you going on with Python Love?
Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know if Cobra is still here or not, but he has been.
Yeah, because I seen him ask him something about it. He asked.
I might hang out with him a little bit after I get something to eat.
Make it. He goes, yeah. So.
I'm gonna run go grab something to drink though. Hold on. Look out, Lord.
Rachel knows more about that bolt than I do. I really don't know. I know it's just big. Big females, bigger eggs, bigger clutches. So, do you do North Serpents? You breed a lot of boas, then I take it. I think he just left Esther, but him and Ball Python Love are going live in here in a minute. You can ask him over there for sure whenever they get live. Doomerals at the moment. I got you. Is that the name your daughter gave you, wasn't it? I don't think she does either. That's a pretty cool name.
What's up?
Yeah, I was thinking that she just had an email. That's what I thought anyway, so.
For Patty, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't need to hear any lip out of you.
So, she says this is the name you're gonna have, and you said okay.
This is what
that's
name
cool.
you're
That'll
gonna
make that's solid intel. That's his new name. If you're wondering who that is.
Right on. Well, I see it right there.
What did you say about a daughter? His daughter had come up with that name for him. Pretty cool name. It'll make her feel good too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the big thing.
You can only change your name though so many times before YouTube blocks you.
And yeah, in so many days or whatever.
Yeah, it's like 90 days. If you change it too many times, like more than 3 times in 90 days, they make you wait 90 days to change it. Something weird like that. I had to wait for 90 days.
See, I was
all just rolling through names, fucking around, and I changed it too many times, it locked me out.
When I was on the dashboard there, that's because I was like, I never seen that before, and I thought, well, maybe I just never noticed it. But they're saying, have you seen that? It'll say checking now. You know what I mean? Checking for everything before you go release your video to make sure it's okay. It'll say you got like 8 minutes left. It's still checking for anything, no warnings or whatever, violations. It says that now.
Oh, well, no, it gives you, it tells you that you can, it'll check it right away. But yeah, we've always.
No, it actually gives you the countdown on it now.
Yeah.
And then it'll tell you, because I was waiting on it. Remember I told you the other day that somebody was loading, I said, screw it. So I went to go do it. And it goes, are you sure it's not done checking? You might, I said, fuck it. So I canceled. As soon as I canceled, it triggered it to fake. It said the video is good to go now. It must have been stuck on that loop.
But that's only if you try to put out something quick. I preload all my shit a couple days ahead of time anyway, so it would never.
Well, no, this son bitch has been sitting there for a couple hours checking, dude. It said it only takes 10 minutes, so it got stuck on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as I did that, then it cleared it. But
and I use TubeBuddy anyway. TubeBuddy gives me a clear no warning as soon as I load the video anyway.
I use that. That's what I use TubeBuddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just put my shit straight through. It tells me if there's any warnings right away.
Right.
Yeah, it's what the whole change was. They were just telling you that it does that now. If you don't, because there's a lot of people that never preloaded their shit. Anybody that preloaded their shit, it doesn't really affect anyway.
Well, right. Well, I mean, I don't ever do it because, I just throw mine on private until I'm ready to load them. Because I have some in there like I did last week for a day or two.
Yeah, see, I never put any of mine private. I always put them all scheduled.
Well, I did that one time, and that's when it screwed up. I had to stop that schedule because I did it wrong. So, but I do it like that, and then because like you said, there's times that you get that 1080 loaded up. It takes a little longer sometimes,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that was just like I mean, that's the thing. It takes like for that last video I did for the actual 4K to load up.
Right.
It only loaded it all the way to 4K. It doesn't even load shit in anyway. But I mean, it took longer for that to load for any of their warnings anyway.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So yeah, it didn't
It's funny
affect
that sometimes I can load a 6 or 7 minute video. It'll go through all the stages faster than like a 50-second short.
Yeah.
It's like stupid.
Yeah, well, it all depends on like the frames per second and all that crazy shit too.
Did Yester? Okay. What do you say?
Who say?
Cold blooded.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Venom.
For sure. You help make the show that way.
One day I'm going to be a rock star like you, Venom. That's my goal. I want to have a video that gets millions of views. I don't care if it's the only video I ever get. I'm going to have one video that's going to get over 1 million views someday. That is my goal.
Well, that should be everybody's goal.
It is, but it can be hard sometimes, though.
Well, yeah.
It can be easy. It can be hard, because, But like you said, just you could drop the same exact video and everything, and one might get 1,000 views, one might get 10. It's weird.
It's weird. Well, Venom, we've talked with Venom about that too, because like he said when I with a 12, 13 million view video, I've made way better videos than that haven't got near that many views. It's like it's YouTube. It's
how old is that video? 3 or 4 years old, ain't it? And you wonder too if it wasn't if that wasn't something at that time that was like the rattlesnake was cool, where now you see a lot more people. Sometimes you see if something didn't well, I don't know. I don't notice some things sometimes until I watch a video and then I realize, oh man, there's a lot of them videos.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many Pac-Man video feedings there is until
As soon as you load one, then you get tons of advertisements for the same shit. It's like they're feeding them this, that, and another. It's like, yeah, my videos are kind of plain eating a mouse, but I ain't gonna go buy a bunch of weird ass animals. Well, other than maybe
some of them they spend a lot of money just feeding stuff off.
Well, yeah, that's
like crazy
fun
stuff,
of it, yeah, I don't want to get too crazy. There is something I do want to get for my frog, but it'll be cool.
Like I seen one guy throw like 5 of them beating centipedes in there.
Yeah, just weird shit like that. Yeah, I'd rather keep the centipedes and feed it a rodent.
Yep, I'm probably gonna try this. I'm giving him. He's been.
Dude, if I go to that show, I swear I'm gonna have to come back with something. I'm sure if I see the right praying mantis, I'm gonna buy one. If I see maybe the right centipede, I'm gonna buy one. I ain't trying to copycat no people or no shit. But I might get some critters. I see a Pac-Man or a pixie frog, I might get one of those. I'm gonna have to get something. I'm gonna have to get something. That's for sure. But it's gonna have to be weird.
Videos get views every day. They might just be
3
or 4 or 5 or 10, but them videos always get views compared to all my other videos. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, like the care, when I did the one care video, I get more comments from people going, man, thank you. And they ask me questions. It's weird. Like there should be tons of care, but yeah, they get views every day. I ain't like helping thousands, but I guess like you said, that's the video you want. That it's always going to get views.
Now look, it's like I can make a feeding video and it'll continue to always get views. I made like the unboxing video. It got up to like 112 views, and then I think today it got 1 view. Now it's at 113. It doesn't get the continuous views later on that like a feeding video is going to get,
Right.
But I don't know. And that's why lately I've been trying to just do like feeding videos, because I've always tried to do everything in like patches. I tried to do just content videos. I've tried to do content videos and feeding videos. I tried to do the shorts. I tried to do the shorts with the regular content video, like use the shorts to do the video. I've never just done, live feeding videos for a while.
That's weird right there.
I'm going to run those for a while and see what that happens,
I dropped that one short, the other day, and it got like 40 views, dude. And I put a couple videos out, and
my last short didn't do shit. 100 views.
I dropped that other short like at midnight or whatever that night. Yeah. I woke up the next morning, and one had 1,200, one had 1,400 views, and it was all within. It showed me when they did it in between 2 hours, all them views hit, and that was it. It was,
my last short didn't do shit.
When it hit the one, it took the other one with it that'd been out like 2 days already. So that's weird,
The frog with the little bit of screaming and the slow-mo, that didn't do shit. They didn't like that one at all, apparently. Well, the little short, it got 220 views, but it never hit in any shorts or anything.
Well, that one I had was out for a few days before it took off, dude. That was weird.
Before
and it took off with
yeah,
my other.
one.
It took off with my other short at the same time. That's what's weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did get a comment on the one. It says, "Don't play music during your feeding video because I want to hear it." Now you know who sent that, don't you?
Yeah, Irish.
Jason Ireland or whatever.
Yeah, Jason Ireland or Irish. Or
Ireland, whatever.
Yeah.
I like to hear the screams. He says.
Oh yeah. Well, see, like my last frog video, the reason, and that video is not the greatest video. It is the greatest quality video. That is actually a fucking zoom in. You can look at the fucking sweat on that fucking frog's forehead. But anyway, there's no cuts in it. There's no nothing. It's where it was filmed. All I did was grab the actual camera and move it up. I didn't split the film anywhere because I always thought maybe I cut up my videos too much. You know, maybe I add too much shit in there and all that. There's no slow-mos in that video. There's no nothing. That is straight from start to finish, the same quality, no splits, no nothing. That's the first video I've ever made like that, where it was just like, and all I did was just move the camera to see if maybe that would help, like with you know, whatever they want to see or whatever, YouTube or whatever. But yeah, it's not getting the greatest views.
I need to get a bigger acrylic thing. Wonder where I can get one of them at.
Like, what do you mean?
You know, well, like, you know,
if you go to the box stores have got a couple acrylic just snapped together little enclosures for like tarantulas and shit.
Are they pretty big though? I mean,
they got a couple different sizes. You just got to go look. But they're the acrylic snap together kits. They're pretty nice. They're not bad looking. They already got all the holes in them and all that ventilation.
Where's that at?
At like Petco.
Oh, okay. You said
they're like
box store. I did.
But they're meant for like, you know, tarantulas and centipedes and stuff. They're just acrylic snap together kits, and they got 2-3 different sizes of them. Maybe look into something like that.
Do that, or I was just going to get some glass and make an all clear one, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I see some nice ones. I've seen some nice acrylic ones, dude. You know, but some of them are pretty high dollar, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, some couple $100. So I'm like, yeah, dang, you know.
All right. Well, Ball Python Love is live. Let me see if they. Oh yeah, him and Cold Blooded Monstars.
You gonna drop the link for him?
That's what I'm getting right now. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And then I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
Cool.
And think about shirts.
There you go.
No.
Well, I appreciate y'all being in here tonight. And I don't know if Justin has a guest for Friday. He'll have to talk to Matt Bending. And I mean, if he can only come on for an hour, that's fine too. Who cares? You know?
Yeah, we can get him on here for a little while. We'll figure out something. If not, we can do it a different time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
but
talk to him. You talk to him more than I do. So see what he wants to do and go from there.
I don't know why.
If not, then we just do an open chat. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I can do an open show either way, and if he comes on or whatever.
Right. Or if he wants to come on for an hour or so, and then whatever, that's fine too. So.
All right. Well, there's their link. So those guys are live right now, and a bunch of people are over there already, Venom and all them. So right on. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. We got Jason tomorrow night, and then
I think he's got his wife on tomorrow.
Either open show Friday or maybe patent pending Python. I'm not sure, or maybe we'll just do an open panel and just have everybody up there bullshitting and having a good time. I don't know.
Yeah, if he wants to come on for an hour, and then hell, he can put his wife on for an hour and do one with the cane courses, one with the thing. I don't care. Whatever he wants to do.
I don't know. We'll figure out something. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Go check out Ball Python Loving Them. I'll probably be over there later tonight.
Yep.
Say hi.
Thank you, everybody.
That kind of thing. Take care. Stay wild.